Hello and welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Once you see that we're active and live, I'll wait for people to find that we are active and live. This should be easier because I have this. I have an iPad to just make it easier for the to see the signs. It's a little dark. I didn't light it. I can't put too much light on because that won't show up right. So, I mean, I could. It takes too long to figure it out. All right. I'm going to start with Aries and go in order because that's the way it's set up on the iPad. All right. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. I'm drinking coffee, but I'm still really tired. Welcome in. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you like the content. To the members, I am coming out live for channel memberships. People that are on the channel and that have been members, subscribe to the channel. That was supposed to be at 11. This might go into past 11. I'm trying to keep this like each sign 8 to 10 minutes. We'll see how it goes. But I am coming out. I'm going to do a collective read for them, and I'm going to answer some questions for them. All right. Here we go. What is the message for Aries? Straight to the point. What do you want to say to Aries? Let's see what we got for you. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. I almost want to say Good Friday, but it's obviously Saturday. All right. Show me what we have for Aries. Straight to the point. Okay. Oh, that came out crazy. Hot and okay. Oh, don't be a continuation of the last message I gave the other day. Like it might be like that, but we'll see. So far, you're not gonna worry. Okay, so we already know that. Like, is there anything else? Straight to the point. So what it's telling me is you're not giving into temptation of the past or worried about the past. Six of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed. That where ooh, you got a cluster. Let's see what this is. I didn't want to go back in, so I'm not. No, anything that was emotionally daunting or upsetting, Aries is like the hell with that. I ain't got time for this. I don't want to put up with it. I'm not gonna put up with it. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna have to dwell on it or worry about it anymore. So I do get like it's a good energy that you're in. It's almost it's I like it. I liked it. I think I liked it last time too. But let's see where we're at with this. Nine of Swords. You're unbothered. You're very unbothered because there was just too much conflict, either miscommunication or misalignment, some shit like that for Aries. And when it comes to situations that stressed you out, you're at a point right now where emotionally, I don't think you won't give in. You're like, nope, I'm not giving in. That's the Three of Swords reversed. Before that, you have the Empress reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, and then the Queen of Cups. You're checking in with your emotions, Aries. I like it. Like you're checking in strong with your emotions, or at least kind of like just putting yourself, not just putting yourself first, but a lot of self-respect, a lot of I think you've had a lot of time to analyze or think, to be honest, is how I feel for you. So the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Maybe it was just better for you to be on your own or go with inside of yourself because that's kind of what's showing up. Show me another message for Aries, please. Let's see what we get for you. What is the deal? What do I need to tell them right now? Page of Wands, Eight of Swords, reversed. You're not. I love this because it's telling me you're not in your head about a situation. Why do I get like the energy I get for you is like they can't take away what they can't get to. You give me like they can't take away what they can't get to energy. You know what I mean? And I don't even feel like you're doing it like in like a bad or negative behavior. I don't pick that up. So that's kind of why I kind of like this reading. I've liked reading your sign the past couple times. Here we go. Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups, Knight of. You're not giving in to nobody. The way your cards come out, it's like you're not. You have the Knight of Wands. You're more fascinated about what you're gonna do and how you're gonna move forward. Kind of what you're looking at things where it's like, you know what? I've got to focus on what's healthy for me now. Um, and I don't think this is your first time you've done this. I don't think I bet you've done this a bunch of times. You have the Eight of Cups reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed, the Ace of Cups. Clarify that Ace of Cups. Let's see what we get for Aries. Clarify the Ace of Cups for the zodiac sign of Aries. You have two cards. The Fool. So you're not willing to you're like, I'm not going to gamble. I'm not going to take risks. I'm just going to take action. You very wanting to figure out solutions, kind of like I need solutions or having the clarity, actions and knowing to have the clarity on what to do. You've made up your mind definitely. When it comes to connections, it doesn't seem like it's the thing that really you give me no temptation. I don't know how else to put it. You give me no temptation or being tempted, and I feel like you're really trusting this energy. The Eight of Pentacles, I think it took a lot to work or look at it or kind of not. It took a while for some of y'all, it's telling me, to make the decision. It might have taken a little bit of time for some of y'all to make this decision, but you did. You have the Two of Wands. It was like, so you might have tried a couple different times or more than a couple even, and then it just was like, no, this isn't working for me. Here we go. Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, the Emperor is reversed. Clarify the Emperor in reverse. People looked okay. Now we're gonna get into some shit. People made family, friends, relationships. They looked at you kind of like, holy shit. They looked at you kind of like you were the problem. Is what it's telling me. Holy shit. Or you weren't willing, kind of like you like standoffish or standalone-ish energy, not willing to put the work in. That's how they viewed you. That's what it's saying. That Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, the Emperor reverse, the Hangman. I asked for clarification on that. Oh shit! Some people in your energy might have felt like they don't know. They felt like you didn't know what was going to make you happy, or you didn't know which options to go towards at all. This is the energy around you. This is what people. Oh damn! Whether it was said out loud or just thought in the mind, that's kind of the energy people displayed on you. See if I can make it so you guys can see it, so it's not so damn dark in here. That might be a little bit better. All right, I think that's a little bit. It's so bright now, a little bit better. But here we go. Anything else for Aries? I'm going to go to a different deck real quick, and we'll see what we get for Aries. All right. Show me something else for the zodiac sign of Aries. Straight to the side. What is the message? Straight to the point for Aries. Good morning, everybody. That was on a whim, the first deck, and I'm kind of glad I picked that one up. It told me a little more than I was expecting it to do. Like when it started bringing other energies in, I liked that it did the Sun reverse. No, that's the Star reversed. Hold on. Clarify what's up. Clarify what's up. Ace of Swords. It's trying to tell me you were either at a standstill with an air sign, fire sign. So definitely an air. I'm picking up air, fire, maybe earth. I don't have fire, but I have double air and earth. I'm picking up air, fire, or earth on your energy. Temperance reverse is the fire. King of Wands. What do you got? Page of, no more conflicts. No more conflicts. You have the Page of Swords, disconnected from even wanting to focus on situations that were upsetting. You're kind of very aware of your shit too. Very aware of it. The Star card and the Ace of Swords. You got to a point where it was like, I can't let shit upset me or be tempted anymore. Clarify this King of Wands though. Show me something for the zodiac sign of Aries. What is the message for Aries? What is the message for Aries? You let it go. You stopped playing with situations that were hot and cold, is what it tells me. If it was hot and cold or kind of in and out, it's either hot and cold or in and out. You stop dealing with it. and stop communicating to it. Stop giving to it. Here we go. Show me something for Aries, please. Give me another message for Aries. What is the message for Aries? Show me something else. Seven of Swords. You couldn't trust a situation. Some of you may have had conflicts with either like a sister or a mother, it's saying as well, or a best friend. Sister, mother, best friend energy. What is this? Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, the World, the Four of Pentacles. You came to the acknowledgement. It makes me feel like you couldn't dwell on it, stress on it. Five of Swords reversed, Nine of Wands looking at it, the World. It's a stop. It's a halt. It's knowing not to deal with it. The Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups is putting yourself in the driver's seat, putting yourself first in the situation, and just recognizing things need to change. Definitely need massive change, and trusting that they need massive change. You're that's where you are. You show me you're in an energy where if it doesn't make sense, you're not putting up with it, and you've made up your fucking mind. Two of Wands reversed. Your mind's made up. Once Aries makes up their mind, I want you to try to break making up Aries' mind. I don't know how many of y'all know Aries signs out there. Try and change an Aries mind. Good fucking luck with that one. Good fucking luck. Let me tell you. From experience, I'll tell you. Good luck. That shit ain't happening. At least with the ones I've come across. I think Leos rule the house of stubborn like Taurus. But Aries is a fucking close second, third place. It's almost like they want that. They own it too. I'm just gonna fucking put it. They own that shit too. All right, let's go. Here we go. Anything else, and then we'll move on. I've already made this longer than I should have. Here we go. Aries. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Two of Swords. Two of Pentacles. The love. Clarify the lovers. Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. So your love is going to be investing in situations. I really feel like it's situations that either make you happy or that you can trust right now. Or a lot of it, some of you, it's more not focusing on love. I feel like, or jumping into anything too fast. You give me a slow energy with moving forward towards love. You give me a wanting to be more successful energy. Success is definitely running through your veins, kind of is what it's making me feel like for you. Here we go. The Hermit. You I feel like it's going to be a big focus for you, and it's going to stay like that. That's upright near the Seven of Pentacles. Give me anything else for that. Anything else that needs to show up, Aries, real quick. Anything else that needs to show up for Aries? What is it? Three of Pentacles. Putting in work. You're definitely going to put in the work. Hermit, Three of Pentacles. Show me something else for Aries. Six of Swords. It's what you're gonna achieve to do. It's definitely a new energy for you, and it's not just about it being a new energy. You're gonna be around new people. Definitely gonna be around new people. Let's see if we can clarify anything that came. This did come out upright. The Lovers. These are gorgeous cards, by the way. Thank you for the person who sent them to me. The Emperor. I clarify it because it's upright. Cool looking Indian dude. Here we go. Show me what I need to see. Clarify this. Clarify this. I want to see where it's going with this. Show me what the message is for these three cards for the zodiac sign of Aries. You have a strong message of, I'm going to show you the cards. Next to the Lovers, you have your own card. The Emperor, the Strength card, Three of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. If it's a love situation that you don't feel you can trust, Two of Cups, you don't feel like you can trust, you don't feel like it's going to work. King of Swords, when it goes towards like action or going towards it, playing with it, it would really have to show that it's everything. 10 of cups, energy, everything. You won't like you not only do you have to trust it, it's got to feel like it's never felt before. Kind of energy for the zodiac sign of Aries. For you to even be interested in the celebration. Oops, that's not the celebration. That's 5 of Wands. Hold on. I thought that was 4 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Page. Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands. Hold up. It just told me what I just said. Jesus Christmas. So, like, essentially, holy hell. What it's telling me is it's giving me the energy, whether you're a woman or a lady, you're not moving forward into a relationship unless you definitely can trust it. Look at the 2 cards that it ends with. 7 of Wands is not trusting it. 6 of Wands is going towards it. 6 of Wands is getting the victory going towards it, but you're not trusting it or believing. It's almost like before it is the Temperance card, you being patient. The Hangman's in here too. So it's essentially trying to tell me a situation where anytime if you went towards a situation, it kind of gives me the energy that you don't want to, is what it's showing me when it comes to balance or going towards it. If it shows up like it wasn't in the past, you're not doing it. You won't do it. Now, because you don't want to be upset. It's simple. Because you're not trying to be upset. Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords. Again, hold on. I had that in my hand. That's why the Fool card is reversed. You're not all right. So you're going to be patient. A lot of you have made up your mind to be patient. You give me like I'm going to take care of my own shit energy. Every time I look at this card, I think of you. The 4 of Swords reversed and the Fool is reversed. Clarify it. 4 of Cups reversed. Emotionally kind of staying away, not shooting the arrow, kind of putting the bow down. Not getting upset about just doing this. Not being upset or worried about stuff. You're more aligned with what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next for me than you are worried about a love relationship is what it tells me. That's what it says for the zodiac sign of Aries. We're going to move on to Taurus. I can't say it's a bad energy at all. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel, you don't feel mad, angry. You give me, if anything, you're more curious about what you're going to do in the area of abundance or the things you're going to change, how you're going to move forward, and curious about who you're going to meet in the future. That was the energy I saw mostly for you guys, for the zodiac sign of Aries. Now Taurus. All right. Now we'll go to Taurus. Let's see what Taurus gets. I'm definitely drinking some coffee, though. Taurus. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Straight to the point for Taurus. Straight to the point for Taurus. Show me the energy that needs to show up for the zodiac sign of Taurus, please. Show me what we got for you. Here we go. Welcome in, LZ fan, Julie, Monica, everybody. 10 of Pentacles. So some Tauruses, this is going to be a little different for me. So let me just see. I'm just seeing who jumped up in here. Welcome in, MMK. Hey, MMK and LZ fan, we are doing the members reading, and I'm going to answer questions if you want them answered. But it'll be probably a little late. Or any other members that see this, that might be a little late. Immediate energy I pick up off the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Some people are either working some of you are working around the clock, Tauruses. Others of you are looking for work, more work, or to bring in more means, more money, is what I initially picked up. Some of you, others of you could be unhappy in a work place, environment, or feel like you're not getting enough hours. Something about not getting enough hours. Here we go. That whoever that is, that's probably why they're looking for something else or more to add more to their plate, to their schedule. Here we go. Show me something for Taurus. Eight of Swords reversed, Page of Cups. Clarify it. You you give me an energy where you would go towards love if it didn't come off very unhealthy. If it came at you, if you were exposed to it and it felt right and you felt like you could trust it, you'd give it a shot. That's the energy you're showing me. With that, something about that with this eight of you come off a little unbothered with your thinking, but when it comes to the emotions or going forward, the only way I see you going towards it though is if it doesn't have any toxic traits or energy around it. Right now, you're fully invested in seeing changes around you. That does feel more like so a lot of you may want to establish more money, saving more money, putting more money in the bank, but also figuring out the right person to align with in love. Is how I view your reading so far. Here we go. Show me something for Taurus, please. Straight to the point. I'm curious what it's going to say. Two of Cups reverse, Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Five of Swords. Now, this is probably the person that I'm connecting with has probably been out of a relationship for half a year or longer. The way it's coming out and the way I feel about this. Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Five of Swords to the Queen of Swords. No communication, kind of fending for your own. So when it comes to love situations, you've probably been single 6 months to a year and a half, maybe plus. Definitely feels like that. I don't feel like there's been any solutions towards you rushing towards, the next great risk or adventure, celebration. I don't think there's been a lot of that. I do think it's been on your mind, though. I do feel like it's been on your mind. Give me something else. There's been no communication. If you're in talks with somebody, this may not be for you. Knight of... Okay. Somebody may have had the hots for a water sign or a fire sign, by the way, whether it was you or vice versa, cross watcher or you. This is strange. I'm picking up an energy where somebody, whether it was you or them, it could have been somebody was wanting to talk to somebody, but I don't think the other person moved towards you. Somebody might have been interested in somebody, is what I'm seeing. Justice, Judgment reversed, the Hangman, the Page of Swords. It's almost like somebody likes somebody, but they didn't make the first move, or they didn't open up the lines of communication for whoever that's for. Somebody might have been in like a hope energy with that, like hoping that person came towards them or started like a conversation with them. Here we go. Anything else for Taurus? Straight to the point for Taurus. Zodiac sign of Taurus. Ooh, and some of y'all dealt with a player. I don't know how else to put that. Ace of Wands, the last person could have played games with you or played around on you, some shit like that. You have the Ace of Wands reversed, the Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Wands. That's a player. That's somebody who can't sit still with just one energy, like all the time, or doesn't tell you the truth about other energy all the time. Here we go. Four of Cups. What's going on emotionally? Nine of Wands. Don't do water. Well, let's see what comes. Wait a minute. Emperor. It could have been a earth sign, fire sign that did that to you. Definitely could have been an earth sign, fire sign, water sign. Whoever you had an ending with. Three of Pentacles. Whatever didn't work out. You might have been with somebody who was really good at like getting you to like forgive them. This is crazy. I don't usually get readings like this for Taurus, but that's what it's telling me. Maybe they were very beautiful and it was enough. But that took the cake for you. I don't know. I don't feel like it's just something like they were like Miss or Mr. Sexy Pants. But I do feel like it was hard for you to let it go. I do feel like it was hard for you to let it go. You have the Knight of Pentacles, Lovers, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Swords, the King of Wands reversed. Let's clarify that King of Wands energy. Oh yeah. Was it hard for you to let go of Missy, or Mister? You damn right it was. Here we go. Nine of Swords, Six of Cups. It's gone now. It is gone now. Six of Cups is reversed. Nine of Swords, but it had you up in your head and like worried about doing it, or maybe even believing what was going on for some of you. Seven of Cups, Five of Cups. It became a little too heavy though, so you had to go in a new direction and put it out. Put it out. Walk away from it or leave it alone. It's weird. I'm picking up. So some of you may have had that energy. Now, if you did not have that energy, you both might have just been trying to. I almost get like an energy where you were both trying to be successful and venturing down different paths. If none of what I just said made sense, that's the only other energy I'm seeing. You could have both just kind of beelined it in different directions, just been like, because it was like, you know what? I need to focus on what I want in my career, my life, especially if there was distance. Okay, let's go to the other cards for you. Here we go. Here we go. Remember to hit that like, subscribe if you like the content. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm just going to tap this just in case. I don't think it'll go timeout, but I don't look at it very often. So here we go. Hey, Blooming Rose. Welcome in. Hey, Patricia. Hi, Donna Martin. Julie, what's up? All right. Okay, here we go. What do we have for Taurus? Change. 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 So you give me an energy where you get. I like it. I do like this. So you give me an energy where change is what you're not only fascinated by, but what you know is what you need. And I do like this because the change, it's almost like you know the change is going to bring in the happiness that you want to invest in. And I just feel like you're waiting for that to occur. The Ace of Pentacles came out next, and then this just gave me a lot of clarified energy that change is necessary for you to get to the victory, enjoy the fulfillment, and be happy. It doesn't just have to be about career, because I don't feel like it's just about career at all. It really feels like it's about being with a partner. With the next row, you have the Nine of Wands sitting alone, the man sitting alone against a fucking tree. You have the Five of Cups trying not to dwell on anything or be upset. You have the Seven of Swords, may have had a little bit of fuckery in situations, emotionally, or just you guys weren't on the same wavelength is what it makes me feel like mostly. The Hanged Man and the Three of Cups makes me also feel like it didn't give you whatever you went through in the last relationship. It didn't make you think, let me just jump into another one. Let me just get with the next person in line. No, hell no. You're like, fuck that. I'm all set for a while. Let me recalibrate kind of energy. Show me something else for Taurus, please. Show me something else for Taurus, please. Straight to the point. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Four of Cups is reversed. Why is this reversed and why is this here? Taurus signs. Why is this reversed and why is this here? I don't know what it's going to say, but I'm curious at this point. Here we go. Two wanted to slide out. Queen of Cups and Lovers. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Ooh, I hate it. And I do feel like this is going to be like it's your message or it's not your message. But it looks like love has been resurfacing on your mind a lot. Probably for several months now. Wanting to be scooped up. Whether you're a lady or a man, wanting to do it all over again. The thing I'm seeing is the Empress reversed, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Cups reversed. At the bottom, the love is showing up where emotionally you kind of stopped focusing on it, but all of a sudden emotions came back out. You wanted to focus on love, but there's been no work in it. Nine of Pentacles reversed or investing in it. Knight of Cups, you're still emotionally wanting to fulfill that void. But above it, the Empress reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, and the Two of Cups reversed makes me feel just like it's been a minute. It's been a minute since you have partnered up. Here we go. Whoa. This is going to be for a very, very smaller percent. And I was picking this up before I dropped the cards. Some of you may have had a friend that was interested and you turned them down. Whatever the fuck that's about. I get the 10 of Wands to the 2 of Swords to the 2 of Wands to the 6 of Cups to the 2 of Pentacles. There's a lot of twos here. I feel like somebody wanted to come towards you or try with you. Try maybe go from friends to crossing that line. I don't think you entertained it. I don't feel like you did, but maybe you did. Here we go. Let's go. Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. You may not have trusted it. It's telling me when it comes to action or being emotionally available towards it, the Magician's in reverse. It's the lack of trusting it or seeing it for being something probably worthwhile. Page of Wands, the investment. It's telling me a woman turned down a man. It's straight up, or a man turned down a woman, or maybe a man turned down a man, a woman turned down a woman, some shit like that in Taurus's energy. 4 Swords. Let me show you. I'll show you before I move on. I'll grab these in 2 seconds. But it's showing me the page of, when it came to communication or investing in it, it was shot down. That's the Ace of Swords reversed. It was shot down. Then you have 4 Swords. Somebody wasn't willing to move towards this or be a part of it. 10 of Pentacles is reversed. I didn't see it as the wish fulfillment they were looking for. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Didn't put the work towards it. Kind of knew better not to do it. Probably, I don't like to say that, but I feel like you were too smart to entertain it. Like you could see it all. You could see it being a problem in the future, and you didn't want it to be a problem. Something like that. Here we go. This may have been a while ago for some of you. King of Cups. 10 of Swords. 7 of Swords. The Hermit. Oh, man. They may have tried more than once. They may have tried more than once is what it's making me feel like. That 10 of Swords energy. Knight of Cups, 7 of Swords. I don't think you were trusting it. And the Page of Swords says, the guy's going for another arrow. My man's going for another arrow. They'll give into it. They'll give into it. I think you were a little up in your head about it, 8 of Swords, or about how to do it. And I think eventually what ended up happening is the 9 of Swords to the 5 of Pentacles. They may have been a little more upset that they didn't get what they wanted. The wheel is reversed. King of Wands, he may have been upset. I'm going to place it as he. The Devil's reversed. The Ace of Wands. Because it's almost like you were like, like say la vie kind of energy. This is what I see for Taurus. All right, let's keep going. I feel like you tripped up somebody. I feel like you tripped somebody up. I feel like whoever you tripped up, like they felt like they were a good catch for you, and they couldn't figure out why it wasn't going to work or why you wouldn't jump on the bandwagon. Why the fuck do I feel like that? I don't know. But we're gonna move on to Gemini. Okay, here we go. Gemini. Yeah, coffee time. Here we go. Okay. And I'm going to light a cigarette, of course, for Gemini. Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. Gemini. Straight to the point for Gemini. Straight to the point for you. What do we got for her or him? The Geminis. Gemini. What do you have? All right, I think I'm going to stick with that one. Show me something for Gemini. Shit's been tough. Shit's been real tough. 10 of Wands to start. You've been dealing with way too much fucking shit. What the fuck? And I hate that for you. Ugh. I just got exhausted. You're very fucking tired. You're exhausted. You're waking up tired. You're probably sleeping too much. You're not wanting to move. You're not wanting to do shit. That's how I feel in your energy right now. Hold on. Just feel like there's too much in your face or too much. There's a lot. There's a lot of energy I feel like you're dealing with. It doesn't just feel like your own. And I feel like that's what's weighing you down. To be honest, it feels like a lot of energy that's around you. It's weird because I've always known Geminis to be a strong achiever. Very, very focused, very, very hard work ethic. Geminis are fucking workhorses. Now, I feel like you're having to work, but your work isn't making you happy. And I don't like that. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. What's the message? I gotta flip it. Two of Swords. Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups for Gemini. What's the message here for Gemini? The Hermit. And I almost feel like you need a night out. You need a night out. Or you need to get those emotions off your chest. The shit that's bothering you needs to come out. This is what it's telling me. And you need to trust that it's going to be healthy for you. Something I never get health with the Hermit. I did today. For you, that's probably the perfect investment to start working towards. You know what I'm saying? I also feel you're going to be very, very, either very fortunate or lucky. These three cards are like, damn, you could either strike gold, you know what I'm saying, metaphorically, but you could literally be in real good either luck, either luck's on your side or good fortune is on your fucking side. And it's crazy because the only card it showed me was this one. And I was waiting to see if it would come out upright for you, and it did. Some of you, it could feel like that's all you have left to hold on to. Jesus. Here we go. Here we go. Show me something for Gemini. Oh my God, the Hangman. Jesus. I just said it, and it's the card that came out. It could feel like that's all you have left hanging on to. Oh, that's tough. And it doesn't mean you don't love other people or love other things. It just means other things ain't showing up for you the way you would show up for it, which is tough on anybody. I hope this is making sense to somebody out there. The Lovers is in reversed, but we're going to keep shuffling and see where we go for Gemini. Seven of Swords reversed with a Five of Swords. Somebody tries to ignore either air sign or a water sign. It definitely could be an air sign, water sign, earth sign. They tried to ignore them. There was a connection, an emotional attachment in the past with this connection. Gemini, you had a connection, and it's telling me strongly with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It's something like that, and you try not to focus on it. You try your fucking damnedest is how I feel with this one. Not to let it be your focus. Here we go. Show me something else for Gemini. See the difference with these cards versus the ones I used the other day? They were fucking horrible. I hate these bastard children. These cards suck. I don't like them. I mean, I think it hit home for some, but I felt uncomfortable the whole reading. And I started to feel too much pain for people. I didn't like that, like severe pain. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. Work has probably been a theme for you, or focusing on work, but I also feel like you're stressed out about work situations, or about how things didn't work out. Some shit like that. Show me something for Gemini, please. What is the message for Gemini? Two of Pentacles. Knowing that things need to be balanced out. Anything else that needs to show up for Gemini? Straight to the point for Gemini. Ooh. You got to close the doors completely. Something about closing the doors completely. If you close the doors completely, that's how you can have your fresh start or start again. That's how you can start the investment or go after everything you want independently on your own. But doors need to be shut down. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may have offers and you may need to ignore certain offers. What the fuck? Just be careful because I feel like you give me like you have the sleight of hand with luck, but at the same time you're giving me the energy where if you get luck, when you put your hand in the pot, you got to pick the right one. A lot of you will get the right one, but some of you got to be careful. You're investing on the right thing, or putting your time and effort in the right investment. What is this? Here we go. Let's do it. All right. Two of Wands is reversed. Knight of Wands. Five of Cups. Clarify that Five of Cups. The Death card. King of Cups. Eight of Swords. You feel tired, empty, you don't feel, you're not in an extravagant energy emotionally, is what it's telling me. I hate to say that, but it's what it's showing up as. Two of Wands, when it comes to playing with situations. Five of Cups, feeling emotionally withdrawn. It's in reverse. Death card, needing that transition to take place, but emotionally, you kind of feel like I'm in a rock and a hard place, and I fucking know it, and I need to get out of this slump. That's what it's making me feel like. The Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords is trying to stay unbothered by a situation that you've been patient with, that emotionally ain't been doing it for you. This is what I'm feeling like. You've been focused more on investments than focusing on love situations. This has been your strength. Passion's not been doing it for you. Not at all. The Chariot's reversed and Eight of Wands. When it comes for you going towards love, or security, it's not on the table. I can't say it is because it's not fucking on the table. Ten of Pentacles. Investing, cutting things out of your life is more on the table. Maybe fighting and being aware for what's good for you and not working towards looking at situations that hurt you or that don't help you. That's what I think you're going to be focused on, because it's ultimately you want to be happy again. This is what it says. I'm going to move on to the other cards. I gave you a little bit of an extended, but here we go. All right. Let's do this. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all coming in. All right. Show me something for Gemini, straight to the point. Show me something for Gemini, straight to the point. I'm going to take it. Okay. Here we go. Straight to the point for Gemini. What do you got for them? Oh, shit. I moved to Gemini, but I never changed the sign. I'm sorry, guys. Whoopsies. That's going to suck when I need to do the timestamps. Shit. All right. It happens. Here we go. Shit happens. Here we go. Show me something for Gemini, please. Straight to the point for them. Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Hermit. You have a very strong, I want to fulfill my wish fulfillment. I want to be, I want everything to. You almost give me, clarify that before I say anything. I don't want to say anything yet. Clarify that one that I'm staring at, please. Along with the two before it. Show me what you want me to tell them. What is the message for Gemini? I feel like you want to come out of situations that don't work. I don't know how else to put it. It's almost like you want all your dreams to come true. You want everything just to wake up and it all to be different. That's how it makes me feel. Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, because emotionally it's not working. It ain't fucking working for you. It's upset. You're more upset than not, is what it tells me. The Queen of Swords reversed and the Page of Cups is reversed to start. But then you go to the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and then the Five of Wands. It's almost feeling separated from being happy or finding your common ground of happiness. The Wheel, Five of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, Page of Swords, the Magician, Temperance. I don't know how else to say it. I feel like you're tired of not getting what you want. Some of you, that could pertain to, like, that definitely feels like it's towards the significance of appreciation or love. While others of you, I'm gonna that new beginning, trusting trusting a situation. Clarify the devil and the high priestess, though. The Ten of Swords. What is the message here? What needs to come out right now? I need to see what you're trying to say to Gemini. Clarify those three. You're about, I don't know what investment to go towards or trust right now. And I bet you've been doing this in your head, rehearsing it. Something makes me feel like I need to bring this up. For you to do that, you've probably been focusing a lot of past options, Gemini. You've probably been focusing on a lot of past options. Water sign option, earth sign option, air sign option. Those have been the things you've been kind of restreaming in your head. Let's keep going. Here we go. Show me a little more for Gemini before we do Cancer. Here we go. Thank you for the comments, everybody, and dropping the likes and subscribing. It's greatly appreciated. Here we go. Anything else that needs to come up for Gemini right now? Right now. Yeah. Whoa. It's clear as day. I'm going to just show you. It's about Gemini getting aligned with what feels good for Gemini, and Gemini being open and aware to trust it and move forward. Some of you, it's towards business, and it needs to be I do feel like for some of you, it's a priority or a strong focus right now. While others, it's if it's not business, it's also a love attachment or focusing on how you're gonna go forward in a love situation. You come out with the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands reversed. This makes me feel like you're I don't know. I don't know right now. I don't know what to do, where to go, where I'm going. Seven of Swords, I don't know what to trust. King of Pentacles, what to invest in. Two of Swords, where to shoot the arrow. Three of Wands, I know I want to move though. I know I want the Ten of Cups. I don't want to be feeling like this anymore. I don't want to be feeling upset. I don't want to be feeling tired and up against everything. Nine of Pentacles, trying to stay focused on investing. Be careful and something about I'm supposed to say, don't let your anxiety overwhelm you or get the best of you. Don't let any anxiety or stress get the best of you right now, because I feel like you need to hear that. Here we go. Anything else for Gemini? And then we're done with you. Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands on the table for Gemini? Oh, you want to come out? Six of Wands and the Emperor. Some of you are gonna align with new people. Three of Cups. The Emperor. That could be a business. You could have a business partnership, business relations. The Six of Wands and the Two of Wands. Why is that reversed? Page of Pentacles. Some of you are just trying to figure out what's gonna make sense or work with work or business. Why is the Fool reversed? Last card, last draw for you. Here we go. Anything else? Why is that Fool reversed for Gemini? What do we got for Gemini? Show me the magic. What do we have for them? What do we need to talk to them about with that Fool card? Even if things were stressing you out or your health wasn't high on the horse, high and mighty, whatever it is, because it could be a little bit of both for some of y'all. Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. You're coming off very disconnected from investing in love or connecting in love. Kind of coming off like the lone wolf. You know what I mean? Like you very, very off on your own. Not jumping towards love. Balance is here. Patience is in reverse. The world is reversed. Everything's reversed. What is it about trust? I feel like you're trying to find what you're supposed to value or trust, whether it's identifying it in love and prosperity and abundance. That's the reading I have for Gemini. All right. So I feel like you have Gemini. You got, when they're like, you got some explaining to do, Lucy. No, Gemini, you got some work to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Gemini don't want no more work. Gemini's like, fuck that. I've been doing too much work already. It's probably like, I could just take it day by day and tackle what you can when you can. But never forget what's important in your heart. Okay, Gemini? That's your message. Cancer. Okay? Here we go. Here we go. Welcome in. Remember to hit that like button. Thank you. Cancer. I put 8 caramel swirls in my coffee. I'm crazy. The lady on the other side was probably like, 8? Jesus Christ, do you want diabetes? Pretty much. But I was like, I need that shit strong today. I think they give you like 4 or 5 for free. Coffee was like $5. Here we go. Here we go. It's not that bad. Starbucks is ridiculous. Here we go. And the coffee shops out here are even worse. But let's go. That's what I have out here, like coffee shops and banks. Like, that sucks. What's the message for Cancer? 3 of Swords reversed. You can't get to me, bitch. Kind of energy. Knight of Swords. The Death card. Okay, so you definitely... This may be... I feel like I got to read a lot of different Cancers right now. So you definitely don't want to... Some of y'all hate a fucking air sign. Some of y'all hate the way they look. Probably wouldn't like the way they smell. Probably wouldn't like if they breathe on you. Some of y'all hate a fucking air sign is what it's telling me. Definitely 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords. I feel like you can't stand, and it definitely feels like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. Knight of Wands, the Death card, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. You don't talk to them. You may feel like they're emotionless. What is this? Let's keep going. Here we go. You don't speak to this person. Queen of Wands, the Moon, 6 of Swords, 7 of... They may have wanted to work with you in the past, or tried to. What the fuck? The Hermit. It's all upright. You didn't trust him. 7 of... You didn't trust him. You were like, nah, bro, nah, bitch. Like, no. 3 of Wands reversed. You didn't work with them. You didn't put the work with them. I feel like you knew they were full of shit. You give me like I could smell your shit a mile away energy. That's why you didn't invest. What the hell? So far, Cancer, you're the most intuitive water sign so far. I mean, you're the first one, so I don't know if it's gonna stay like that. But as far as reading the bitch's rights spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, probably reading them right too. 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Some of you could be in separation from either a water sign or a fire sign. It feels like it's been a long time, though. That 5 of Pentacles made me feel like there's been many Christmases of something about the window. I felt like Christmas, been many Christmases apart. Maybe there was a family investment. I don't know. Here we go. 3 of Pentacles reversed. The Fool, 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Balance, and Judgment. It's telling me a lot of you Cancers learn to just back off, shut the fuck up, and not give to love. You're like, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up or shut the fuck off kind of energy towards love. That's telling me where you've been in your energy. That's the energy it's showing me for you. Does that sound right? Like it's your shit? Here we go. Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, 4 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Clarify it. Somebody either tackled you, like tackled your emotions and manipulated you, is what it says, or somebody played on you. You got that King of Wands with the 3 of Cups. That's definitely somebody was drinking or sipping off somebody else's fucking Kool-Aid. Fuck that. Fuck that. They could have been a fire or water sign, by the way. You cut that fucker out. You're like, nope, get out of here. Later, Gator. Here we go. The Devil, you toxic ass bitch kind of energy. That's how you played this. You weren't even upset about it. Or I don't even think once you found out, if you did find out, I don't even think you were upset about it at that point. I feel like you were just like, I feel like if you were upset, you were like, fuck, I should have known better. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you gave somebody the benefit of the doubt and it was very unexpected. especially if you found out. Okay, that's what I see for you so far. Let's keep going. Here we go. Welcome in, Tammy Smith. It's good to see you, Tammy. I hope all is well. Hope all is well. Hello, the Tigress Empress, and hello, Alban. All right, Tammy. I don't see you a lot, but I'm still gonna make you blue. All right. Okay. Now, Tammy has the power to kick your ass out of the chat, so you better be respectful. Tammy's been here since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm cool with that. So, like, if somebody needs to go, they need to go. I never go looking for problems, but they always seem to, just be what happens down the pipeline. And I don't like that shit. I've never liked that shit. So, before I finish Cancer, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to light a cigarette too. I've had relationships, friends, girlfriends, where they've gotten to know me and they wanted to know what was going to happen between us. For like dudes and like men and women. A woman I was actually dating, just a guy friend. And I didn't want to tell them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to tell them because I didn't want to know, because it takes the fun out of what's going to happen in the future for me or for the connection. You know what I'm saying? And without having to do much, what ended up happening, I got asked by both of them more than one time about it. So I finally gave them the answer. And everything I said happened. And I didn't have to do anything but tell them what was going to happen. And all I had to do was wait. And that was it. Wait. And even if it was, so I had to give them the energy for them and myself in that situation. One got a time frame, and the time frame was exact. But anyways, let's go back to Cancer. Here we go. Here we go. And I'm not trying to stroke my ego or none of that shit. I'm just saying, like, that shit's not it takes the pizzazz, or it takes the fun out of a whole situation. You know what I'm saying? It's wild that I was able to do it, or I can do it. Like, and I'm not saying, oh, let me pull some tarot on you. No, I'm sitting on the phone with them, like, and they know because I've told them shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's accurate without using tarot, psychic medium shit. And lo and behold, it's exactly what it was. But I've seen it with a lot of people, and I get painted as the asshole because I have the ability to do it. Whatever. I'm okay with it. I can't believe I told you all that. I feel good that I spoke up about it, but I don't like saying too much. Some people are like, yeah, he's full of shit. No, I'm just telling the truth. Here we go. Cancer. Here we go. The Eight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Pentacles. Clarify this for the zodiac sign of Cancer, please. I get something strange. Some of you may have had a good time, but I don't feel like it's attached to love, like a partner. But I do feel like you've been out, maybe to a circus or an event or concert or some shit like that. You've done something with your time, is what it's making me feel like. With that Eight of Swords reversed, Knight of Pentacles, the investment has not been solid towards or strictly motivated towards love situations, though. That's been in the dumps. Five of Pentacles reversed. That's been out in the cold. Seven of Pentacles when it comes to the investment. But this is where I see that, like, you've been strong or at events or around people or gatherings or some kind of stuff where there's other people that are attached or like the same thing you like. Okay. It might have been a little while ago, not too long ago, but not too. Yeah, it could have been. Could have done it more than once, by the way. All right, whatever. Let's keep going. Trust. High Priestess. Five of Wands. Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Show me. What's the message? You are in an energy, and I'm going to tell you, I feel like you've been solid with this energy for a long time, like a long time. You ain't letting anybody get to your emotions or fuck with your emotions. I don't know if it's like a I'm too old for this shit energy, because some of it feels that way. It's like a I'm too old for this, but also like a high regard, high principle, high respect for oneself energy. You're not letting anybody fuck with you right now, or yeah, you haven't been for a while. Is how I view that. All right, let's keep going. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. 8 of Wands is reversed. You're not allowing it to be in front of you or deal with that shit. Look at 3 of Pentacles is reversed. You're not letting anybody come and toy with you. I like that energy. 3 of Wands. You would like to see something fresh, brand new beginning. You would love to have the action of a brand new fucking beginning, though. And kudos to that. You know what I'm saying? As long as there's no bullshit with it, I think you're aware that you would probably go towards it. Go to the bottom for some reason. Emotionally go towards it if you could trust it. As of right now, though, the Chariot's here. You're here. There's been no solid investment towards a partner or a love connection, is what it's telling me. You've kind of been doing your own shit, doing your own thing. That's what it tells me for the zodiac sign of Cancer. You give me the energy, nobody's going to make me hang on for dear life. I'm not putting up with it. Whatever. I mean, I don't know if that's who that's going to connect with, but I can tell you that, hey, if that's what works for you, then that's what works for you right now. Anything else for the zodiac sign of Cancer? I'm going to shuffle more because it's showing me the same message. I don't want the same message again. You got a table shuffle too, because it should help. I'll give you 2 of them. One, baby. I'll give you 1 more and see what you get. Straight to the point for the zodiac sign of Cancer. What is the message that should show up right now for them? You get a lot of 2 energy. 2, Judgment, Death, King of Pentacles, High Priestess. You're in a I need to create, or I need to figure out what's going to make sense for me and what's going to work for me energy. And it doesn't feel like you are only focusing on that. The obligation does not feel attached to like a partnership. It feels like figuring your way into what's going to work and keep you grounded and just make things easy day by day. Whatever. That's what I feel for this one. Let's see where you go with this. Anything else? Then we'll move on to Leo. Anything else for Cancer, please? 7 of Pentacles is reversed. Page of Wands, King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. You could be in a new energy of. You give me you wanting a different career or a better career outcome. You're also giving me. You give me a wanting to get hands on or learn more energy. So some of you may get better at where's this coming from? Because it's not. I don't feel like I felt that in the cards. You may feel like you're getting better with debates or understanding debates. And look what hit the ground. Like you're getting your triumph thing. You have triumph and strength in that energy. Some of you may have been decluttering as well. I get like a declutter energy on you. Not letting things stress you out. I keep seeing this card, not letting anything stress you out. You won't do that right now. Whether it's people, you're not having it. You're just looking for a good time and things to be balanced out. Because you know where you've been. You know what you may also know what you haven't opened up towards, what you have not built towards. And I feel like it's investments of love. I feel like the wheels reversed before. King of Wands. You have 9 of Cups. King of Wands. Clarify anything for Cancer, please. Give me a message for them. Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. It just makes me feel like when it comes, you want a new beginning in love, but you want to be able to be emotionally. I always get like you're worried about being vulnerable with somebody. I feel like you're worried about being vulnerable with somebody, like they're just going to hurt you again, or it's not worth it because it's just like it's too. It might hit you very deeply emotionally when things don't work out. It shows me you want the happiness, though. It just shows me you feel separated from that new beginning, or even walking the path, or going towards the change. You've been very, very kicking your heels, doing your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of leaving everybody alone type energy too. Not really bothering with people is what it says. I don't know. Maybe that's your reading. Maybe that's not. We're gonna move on to Leo. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do Leo. Leo in a second. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Leo? Definitely gonna drink coffee for Leo. Back in burnout. Here we go. Just in case there's ash all over me, probably. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Leo? Straight to the point. Straight to the point for Leo. All right. Here we go. King of Swords. Reversed. You could either feel like there's somebody you don't want to talk to, or somebody that's got you shut out. Somebody feels like I don't want to talk to you. And you could feel that way towards somebody. I do feel like some of you do feel that way towards somebody, while others of you feel that's how somebody's portraying their energy towards you. Ain't that some shit? King of Swords. Reversed. What else do we have for Leo? What else do we have for Leo, please? Straight to the point for Leo. What is the message? Hit the ground. Got a grounder. What is it? Okay. For some of you, it's an air sign. For some of you, it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in that energy around you. It definitely could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That card was the card in front of me, and it flipped off the back when it was on the front. That's pretty wild. That I don't usually see happen. But you have three air cards. King of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Swords. Whoever this is, they're either in a negative or unhappy energy. They're either in, I'm going to say that again, they're either in a negative or unhappy energy. Look at the bottom. And I feel like they're holding back with communication, or you could be not speaking to them. It feels more like somebody around you could be going through some shit. Go give me something else for Leo. Six of Cups, the World, King of Pentacles. It's an air sign, water sign, maybe earth sign in your energy. And now I'm going to tell you something else. They're probably either worried about money or struggling with money. There's two energies. There's two different people here like that I'm picking up on. And one's worried about money and the other one's struggling with creating the abundance of money or wealth. It's been a long time. It's been a long time running. Somebody's been in that energy for a while. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's struggling with the money that a Leo knows they are. Let's keep rolling. Two of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers, Ace of Wands, and the Sun. Now you're here. I feel like you're just trying. I feel like you're at a turning point or a crossroads. The King of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles gives me the energy for you, Leo. The Lovers and the Ace of Wands. It's almost like you're wanting to find love and happiness, but also success. Leo basically wants the jackpot. They want it all right now. You want it all. You definitely want that new fresh start. That's the Ten of Swords reversed. And there you are. Yahtzee, bitch. I love it. Oh, shit. It doesn't get any better than that. Oh, shit. Tell me I'm wrong. I fucking dare you. I double dog dare you, bitch. Six of Pentacles and a Three of Wands. It's about you figuring out what you're going to do that works or the direction you're going to head it, Leo. Jesus. I want to give you more with these. Maybe a little. Give me something else for Leo. Show me. Show them. What's the message? The Wheel, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Could be some female Leos that don't want to admit that they were upset recently, is what that tells me. Two of Swords. Some kind of decision or move needed to take place. A moving energy needed to take place. A decision in a moving energy. The Ace of Pentacles. I also feel like she's wanting to find common ground on the things to invest in, or that will make her feel that love that never escapes. Something about love that never escapes. Keep staring at the flowers in that one for that card. Success, but also the love. The Four of Wands, the commitment. She's got success and love all fucking. It's coming out of your pores, honey. Kind of energy. Like, you know, that's what you want. Thank you for the super chat, Alban. Here we go. Two of Wands. It's in reverse. That's you. That's you understanding. That's where you are. Now, Eight of Swords. You're not stuck up in your head about it because it's in reverse, but you are trying to learn what to play with or where to go with this. Knight of Wands reversed. The Emperor and the Queen of Wands. The Moon. So you're trying to figure out what action is going to make the best sense for you to go forward, or what direction right now, Leo, is what it's telling me so far. You're back and forth on you know, basically, if you had a point on a map, you're not sure if you should be pointing over here or over there. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate it, ladies. It's funny, the card it just showed me was the Seven of Pentacles, and now the King of Pentacles again. But here we go. Two of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Clarify this. Oh, flipper. Page of Wands. The Magician. Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. The Chariot. And the Page of Cups. Why is the Nine of Wands with you? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands to the Tower. Some of you have an energy where you don't, you have an, I'm seeing this for what it is. You have an energy where the Page of Wands is, you either shut down the open opportunity of conversation. I feel like you did that at first. I feel like you, whether you're a woman or man, you did that at first. But then I think you went in an area where the Magician, you lacked the trust or the connection. But then, so you stopped putting work into it with the Page of Pentacles in reverse into the love situation. You kind of moved away from it, or became Are you entertained? No, you became unentertained. No, you became unentertained. All right. Nine of Wands, though, with the Queen of Swords to the Tower, and now I feel like you're looking at a situation that you're seeing isn't working out, and things need dire or desperate change for things, for anything to happen in a successful manner. Some of you, that's with creating more abundant energy, more success financially for yourself, while others of you, it's hitting home hard with love. Here we go. Some of you may have both that energy, that both of those things that you need. It needs Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles reverse. It needs work, baby. It needs work because you wanted all 10 of Pentacles. Leo. All right, let's go to the other cards for Leo. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying this one. All right, let's keep going. I am. I'm liking this reading. All of them. Here we go. I'm glad I picked that other deck last minute. I was only going to start with the gifted tarot that was gifted to me, this gorgeous tarot. But those are actually, I feel like they're making sense. And I feel like they're saying more than I was expecting them to, which is good. Here we go. Oh, shit. I'm horrible with this. I don't do this all the time. We've been on Leo for like 10 minutes. All right, my bad. Here we go. I was better off writing them down. But I know people like that because it's probably easier in the video. This video is going to suck for that. So you're going to have to wait for my timestamps, most likely. Because it's not going to make sense. It's going to be... oh, well. Shit happens. Told you I don't like I try to focus on the chat a little bit, not much. Not I should do it more and be a little more engaging, but show me something else. One more shuffle for Leo, and then we're gonna read Leo. Hey Heather. Hello Doris. Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all have a great weekend, by the way. I want to see what else Leo gets. Leo. What's the message for Leo? I feel like I should be smoking for you, Leo. I just want a cigarette. Stop lying. You just want a cigarette. Here we go. Ace of Wands. Page of Cups reversed. Oh, shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck? So you could feel like you want everything to work out. Ace of Wands energy, but the Page of Cups you could feel at a loss or at a distance emotionally, like it traveling towards you or happening. The Ace of Cups is reversed next to it, and the Ten of Pentacles. Something about you may be hearing people say shit that doesn't vibe or make sense to you, or you don't like what people are saying, or something about I don't like what people are saying, I don't like what I'm seeing, kind of energy. And you're very aware of it. All right, we're done. Show me something else. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Six of Cups. This just makes me feel like you've either learned from the past or you're not willing to deal with anything that you've dealt with. I feel more learning, like you've learned a lot from the past, or the past tried to, like, I had the Death card, but I shuffled. Should have said it, like I should have dropped it. It's almost like it wanted to like come back around. And I don't think you were playing game. You were playing with it. I feel like you're like, nope, fuck that bullshit. Been there, done that. Yep, you turned it down, or you saw it not to be true. Something about you knew it wasn't worth it. You were aware. I have to be honest with you. You fucking knew something was like, no, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you took any action towards this situation. I feel like you're focusing on your own action, your own direction right now. Here we go. You give me the energy where it's like you don't want to see a bullshitter bullshit the bullshitter. Because you're just like, why am I looking or dealing or focusing or seeing all this bullshit? Here we go. Six of Wands and the Magician with what? Clarify these two. Why are they together? Why are they together? The Knight of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Swords and Temperance. You have an energy where if you've been single a while, it makes me feel like you've been trying to finesse your own skills, your own talents, your own abilities. But the Knight of Cups to the Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Temperance, you've been waiting for somebody that's not going to hurt you to come towards you. That could be the one challenge you're trying to get over in a love situation. Not letting anybody come in to disrupt or hurt you. That could be the big challenge for you, Leo. You want the fucking investment. This is before the card. Four of Pentacles, baby. But you've had no choice but to be patient and sit your ass down. Or wait. You know what I'm saying? Eight of Pentacles. I know you want this investment. I know you're feeling that. Here we go. Show me something. For Leo, please. What's the message for Leo? Straight to the point. Some of you may feel like you've been stuck. Either stuck in a work situation or you may be taking on a lot in work, the world, the Queen of Pentacles. What the fuck is this? The Fool. I almost get without the card being in front of me, like you guys want change. Something about wanting change with work or bringing in um, money. Ace of Pentacles. I'm not surprised. Bringing in money. What fell out? And love. Two of Cups. Why is that like that though? You either have like you've been more around close friends than love, or yeah, or or work colleagues than love situations. Focus a lot on career or direction of where career's going is what it's trying to tell me. The next two cards, that's been your where you're at. What have you been struggling to trust? Let's see what it says for Leo, and then we're going to be done with you, Leo. What have you been struggling to trust? What is the message for Leo? Seven of Swords. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Leo? What have they been struggling to trust? Clarify the Seven of Swords. Show me the card, please, or cards. What do we have for Leo? Show me the message. Direction. Direction. The power of change, and where you're going to succeed or how you're going to succeed. Those have been the things you've been kind of contemplating. Any other messages affiliated with that Seven of Swords that they've been struggling, holding on to, that they need to work on, to open up or trust? I just saw your card, the Strength card. Any other message here? Okay, let me see how that. Oh, you got more than one. It's about being open and ready for a relationship again, or being able to find one. Something about finding one, wanting to find one, but not sure if they trust going towards it. Haven't been talking to anybody. Queen of Wands is reversed. It needs work. Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, feeling at a lack of it. Feeling more like on your own. The Emperor, by yourself, solo mode. Solo. Not stressed about it. Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You know that. So money and love need work around your energy. That's what I got for Leo. Both them bitches need work. Money and love. It feels like. Either you got to strategize a better plan towards, and it's weird because for some I feel like they both need work, but I feel like one really needs to be stepped up and like put one has to be done soon. Could be the work thing. Love can always come around when it comes around, or you could go towards it when you come towards it. But it feels like the work is more important. Now, if you're doing great with work, obviously it's the opposite for you. It would be you got to focus on the love situations that are just not that you're like not even. I feel like it's like a job interview. You're not taking the interview. You're not getting the interview. You're not asking for it. You're not looking for it. You know what I'm saying? How are you gonna get the job? How are you gonna get the person if you ain't doing it or giving your time or energy to it? You're not. All right, that's what I got for Leo. This time I didn't forget. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Yee. Oh, hold on. Watch out, Leo. I do got the energy too. Some of you may get sick, and I think that's gonna. I might end up sick in a week or two. But I think some of you are gonna get sick because I think I just predicted my own fucking energy as well. I'm almost positive. Here we go. Next week, if I'm out here blowing my nose and shit, y'all know. All right. Virgo. Virgo. Three of Swords. The Hanged Man reversed. You just give me an adaptability energy. And I like that about your readings to start. I feel like whatever was done and it is long gone, because it feels like this is already it's already gone. You became very responsibly adaptable in going with success or focusing on success. That became your motive, your power, your strength, your alignment, your everything for a while is what you give me. This is what I feel for you, Virgo. Probably the main decision. It was money. It's about being successful, getting it, balancing it out. That's what you were messing with or going after. Some of you give me the feeling like you wanted to prove it to yourself, but to other people, while others of you felt like you had no choice but to do this. I see two different style ladies in that energy. But here we go. Why is this in reverse? Why is this in reverse for the zodiac sign of Virgo? I feel guilty. I'm going to be so late for the members live, but the members live will be after this video. So if you have time and you can watch it, I will be out there. King of Cups, reverse Knight of Cups. You've been a little bit conflicted with how you feel emotionally. And I feel like it's towards attaching yourself towards romance. Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Hermit. Some of you may not be unsure if you want to invest in love right now. Like right now. Some of you, you give me like I'm holding off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the judge, the jury, the verdict here. And that's what I trust kind of energy. I feel like you're holding off on giving your cup out or taking a cup in. Something like that. You may have a little bit of not wanting to trust going in that direction. You also may be emotionally more focused on getting balance in other areas of your life than wanting an attachment that just comes and goes. Because the Death card and the King of Wands would definitely be an attachment that comes in and goes out. Here we go. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So this is a strong reading because Virgo, it's a reading for Virgo where Virgo, you didn't become defiant, but you became powerful because Virgo, you put yourself first. And that was fucking, you can't go wrong in in that energy, that area of expertise or wisdom, self-respect, ingenuity, whatever, however you want to put it. It shows me you put yourself first. What I see here, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the King of Swords. You had to get away from somebody. Somebody had a dark past or dark energy with you. They weren't good for you. The Knight of Swords, the Emperor. You could have been a woman and you were around a guy who was just soulless or just I don't want to say the relationship was meaningless, but he feels evil or mean. Evil or mean. I'm not picking up deceptive as much as evil or mean. Just a mean asshole. The Knight of Swords, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Devil, the Queen of Wands. It lets me see what you had to let go of or ignore. Thank you. I sent Leo Fire 55 Tarot gift memberships. That's cool. I don't even know what that is. I have to figure that one out. I don't know if it's just like a new thing they're doing or what that is, but that's cool, Joe. So what I see for you, Virgo, is you recognize the situation that you could no longer fucking tolerate. And it's like, why do I pick up you wouldn't have done that to them? So why did they do this to me? Kind of energy. That's real shitty. But at the end of the day, it didn't stop you. It didn't stop you or your beautiful nature, or it actually, I feel like it gave you more power and balance. More power, balance. I think it made you kind of stand back and rationalize the situation intently. You know what I'm saying? What are they called? Fucking, what is that show called? Not CSI. I really like that show. I think it's on or whatever I can't remember what the fucking. It's a good show, but they're basically. I don't want to say they're FBI, but they basically have the skills to dissect the situation. It isn't CSI. The fuck is it? It's a good show. Somebody may say the show in the chat, but I'll get back to that. Why can't I think of the name of it? Because I haven't watched it in a long time, probably. Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles. It doesn't show me that you're locked in or upset with it anymore. Some of you may have wanted to look at options or thought to or started to. I get like before I pull another card, I get like you started, but then you might have stopped or pulled back energy from maybe that judgment or going fully all like clicking your heels all the way, sinking in. I don't feel like you sank in. Before that, though, it shows me the energy that you were dealing with, you got away from. You tried to, or you created distance or space. Definitely distance or space. I feel as if you saw somebody who was emotionally unhealthy around you, and you couldn't let them keep coming around or disturbing you or upset. Something about I can't focus on them. I can't let them get to me mentally, or emotionally. That 4 cups is reversed. It was too much. It was too draining, and it wasn't worth the effort to even play with it. Definitely not. Look at these 3 cards. This tells me it wasn't worth the effort for you to focus on it or let them come around. They were too taxing. The Empress reversed, the Wheel, the 4 of Wands, the Page of Wands. So you cut them off. Some of you may have felt like you never knew if they really knew what they wanted, or if they were living like a double agent life, like had a family with somewhere else. What the fuck? 9 of Wands. Eventually, you just stop putting action, thoughts, focus on it. Queen of Swords reversed is what it says. All right? But let's go to the next cards for you, Virgo. Motherfucking Virgo over here dealing with 007 and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? All right. Here we go. Show me something for Virgo, straight to the point. Show me something for Virgo, straight to the point. Virgo. Somebody needs to hear. Somebody needs to hear this. If you have more than one person on your mind, or you're trying to decipher which person I am, they did little things that annoyed you intentionally because they knew it annoyed you, and they didn't do it all the time. But when they did it because they knew it annoyed you. Whoever the fuck that's for. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. Oh shit. I wonder how many people are in relationships and like their partner knows like you watch me and they're like, I fucking hate when she watches that Leo fire. Whether they say it to you or they just mentally think it. Oh my god. I know. Shut the fuck up, Leo. Here we go. Let's go. Back to Virgo. You need more shuffles though. A couple more. Show me something for Virgo, please. Straight to the point. Straight to the point. Let's go. The Fool is reversed. Why? Landed on my lap. What do you got? 5 of Wands. Why is that in reverse with the Fool? Clarify what I need to see. I'm going to tell you what I think. It may not be right, but I'm going to tell you what I think. Maybe it was a Taurus that you dealt with. Maybe it was an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe it was an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Strong Aquarius energy. Could be strong Taurus energy or Leo energy. But whoever the fuck you dealt with, I feel as if, let's see what it says. I came flying out. You're unbothered by it, and you're too worried on where you're going with success. That's fucking awesome. That is fucking great because the Fool's here. The 5 of Wands is here on top of it. The Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Star. I don't feel like you're gonna let an old situation deter you or get in your way or mentally. Definitely not mentally or emotionally, which is beautiful. Because you cut a bitch off. You went silent on a motherfucker. You were like, this is the judgment, and this is what's up. This is how it's gonna be. You had me like this at a time. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I feel like you're too focused on your independence and your happiness and your emotions than a person. Than a person from the past. All right, and that's what you trust. You're not gonna go play around with somebody that was fucking with your head, or that when it came to your heart, you had to walk away because they fucking basically crumbled it up and burned it on fire. Fuck that shit. No, you're like, nope, I'm out of here. This just makes me feel like you did it peacefully. This also makes me feel like you're waiting for the new beginning to arrive to go towards. Some of you, another message could be too, you may have stiffened up about going towards a relationship or starting over. Definitely may have stiffened up. May have stiffened up a little bit or held back from going towards a relationship, not invested towards a relationship, held off from throwing the arrow. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just needed to do you for a while, because that's what it makes me feel like. This is a message for somebody specifically. Somebody reached out and you weren't afraid to turn them down. Somebody reached out to a Virgo that's watching now or later, and it was you, Virgo, that turned the motherfucker down or didn't respond. You turned a bitch down, or you turned a motherfucker. Somebody tried to sling Cupid's arrow. You didn't answer it, or you just stayed out. You're like, nope, not doing it. Yes, tell me I'm wrong. You didn't take the answer. Page of Swords. That's 2 times. Maybe they try to reach out twice. Maybe it's 2 different people. You sexy thing. I don't fucking know, but that's what's up. I liked your reading, by the way. Virgo's like, Virgo, you're the escape artist in an old shitty situation. And it's almost like the best part about it for me is I feel like a story I said during Cancer, where I just had to let things unfold and I had to give a prediction to different people around my own energy and their own energy without tarot. I feel like you went through that in your relationship. I can't even believe I connected the two and noticed that before I got off your sign, but I did. All right, let's go. Libra. Here we go. I'm so nervous for Saturday. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I hope your nerves calm down by the time we get to Sag, and I hope I don't scare the shit out of you by the time we're doing Sagittarius. All right. Okay. We're on Libra. Libra. I'm not going to want to do another live because I'm going to want a lot of people to watch this one. But at the same time, I'll give it a couple days. I'm going to have to. Coming out tomorrow will be too early. Monday, I'll be with my son. Tuesday, I'll probably be back. Yeah, I think it'll be Tuesday morning. And by Wednesday, I will put in my about section on my channel what days I will frequently come out. By Wednesday this week, I think I'm going to put it in the about section. All right. I'll try to stick with it as much as I can too. All right. Libra. What is the message for Libra? All right. Show me something for Libra, please. I'm going to tell you something. Psychically, I don't really care for it. But if somebody knows that you're still in their energy, I just literally picked up, get over it. Get over it. Like, there's a energy around Libra that's just like, get over it. Like, move on. That may not be for everybody, but that's for somebody out there. Just go on. Okay, here we go. Six of Pentacles, clarify anything, straight to the point for Libra. Ace of Pentacles, show me the message for Libra. Oh my God. It could be an earth sign, air sign, water sign. Earth sign, air sign, water sign. That's like just get on with your life or get over it, move on. That's what they don't want you to know they're thinking. I think I just came up with a new title. Let me get a yes in the live comments right now. If you want me to do, I'm going to tell you what they're thinking reading, because I think I should do that because I'm actually very good at that. Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Five of Swords is reversed. Immediately makes me feel like when it came to balance or staying grounded, Five of Swords, there was too much conflict. There was no resolution. Nine of Cups, there was no emotional communication, or there was no talk, no feedback between the two. It's almost like both things, both parties viewed other emotional connections, and that's what satisfied. All right. The world is where somebody's telling Libra, move on, or you had to do this to somebody. Now the judgment is in reverse because it's just not there to be had. Now clarify anything that needs to come out for Libra, please. All right. I see some yeses. You guys like that? All right. I'll do the let me tell you what they're really thinking reading. All right. Four of Cups, the Emperor reversed, the Seven of Wands, the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles. Libra. We have a couple weird energies up on the table. There was a woman, Libra, that for a while she was upset. Some of you, if you're a younger Libra, a much younger Libra, you're still fucking mad about that last relationship. You'd be lying to me if you said you weren't. You're fucking mad. I can feel your energy. You're fucking mad. Now, the guy over here, the Emperor and the Seven of Wands, an older man's upset or negative. This is a negative guy. The High Priestess to the Queen of Pentacles, that's your path, whether you're a man or woman. Success, career driven passion, love for everything that brings in, like, basically, if money could fucking rain on you, it's up to you, kind of is what that fucking tells me. Like, if anybody had, I feel like Gemini is looking for it. I feel like it's in your hands. I feel like what Gemini is looking for, you can run with right now with that High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. Here we go. Show me something for Libra. If you put the work in, it jumped off of my thumb. Knight of Pentacles. Not surprised. Here we go. Eight of Cups. As far as situations in love, you do feel at a loss or a distance, or you feel like there was a third party interference. That's what it says. Eight of Cups, the Empress reversed, the Death card, the Nine of Wands. You feel like somebody standed you up or went it with somebody else. That's what it says for Libra. You may know somebody went with somebody else. Whether they tried to marry them, they stayed committed to them, or even had a baby with them. Some shit like that. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Now, the secret message there, the lovers and that Three of Swords, they may have used excuses. I don't know why I picked that up, but somebody may have used excuses, and it's like pawned off their kids as an excuse for the detachment or associating using their kids as their clutch. And it wasn't their kids, it was another relationship. Here we go. I'm done. I don't care. The Page of Wands is reversed. You couldn't trust communicating or starting this up again. It was too much. It's too fucked up. It was way too fucked up. Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands. It was way too fucked up. I don't know how else to say it. So you had to do what? You had to let it go. Move on. You couldn't stay there. Star card is you learning to trust. It was better to let it go. You know what I'm saying? You're very, very aware that that was the right thing to do, the right action to take, the right fucking move, man. Ladies, you weren't going to be stuck in a situation that had no communication or no emotional support or you couldn't trust. Fuck that. Who the fuck's going to play with that? I ain't playing with that. You playing with that? No. Fuck no, 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 no. Ten of Cups, strength, Tower, and Nine of Pentacles. You started to invest in yourself. You started to look forward at the investments for you because you started to identify this person's playing. This person isn't doing me justice. You fucking started to see it for what it is, and they made you think too fucking much. How do I know that? I don't know, but I can feel like you keep my head feels like my temples feel like you can't stop thinking, or there was a time frame where you couldn't stop thinking about this shit, or what the fuck they're really doing. Eight of Pentacles, until you stop giving energy to it. The Hangman, the Magician, you couldn't trust them. You know there was somebody around you couldn't trust, or you felt they just didn't. This is like there was a relationship that I feel like you weren't willing to hang on just to hang on. Whatever. This is how I'm feeling in this shit. The devil, it just doesn't feel like it was coming at you emotionally correctly. So you may have recognized somebody. I gotta make a great escape, or I gotta find my exit kind of energy. The King of Cups, my emotions need to be moved out of this energy. Two of Wands, the decision's got to be done. It's in reverse. The Eight of Swords, I can't be stuck up in my head about it. Page of Pentacles, I identified it didn't work. So what do I got to do? I got to let it go and move on. I got to let it go and get the hell out of here. See you later, alligator. This don't work. There's no love on the table. You know what I'm saying? So the decision was to let it go and just to see things for what they truly are. All right? Okay. Wow. I want to tell you something that I'm glad I can tell you because it's the card that wanted to stay out. Whether it's love, whether it's financial gain, I think you have the yes answer today. That star card, the only card that wanted to jump out when I'm putting them all back. Whatever you want, try to manifest it right now, Libra. Keep trying. You may just get a pleasant surprise. It may take a little longer than you expect, but I would love in a year, 6 months, 2, 5 years, hopefully not 5 fucking years, but sooner than later for you to be like, man, I tried it and what he said worked. I would love, whether I get fucking confirmation on it or don't, the fact that whatever you want worked out in your favor, excellent. Works for me. That's enough fucking confirmation that it could happen. That's all I need. Here we go. Let's keep going. All right. Libra. Anything else for you? Anything else for Libra? Beep, beep. Libra, what's the message for you? Straight to the point. I like that with the Libra rot there. Show me something for Libra. Show me. Okay, it's going to be kind of suck. It's going to suck a little. It's going to sting a little bit, but it's not going to sting to where I don't think you figured this out for yourself. That's the card. And the next card's just as ugly. All right? And then the work card is just as ugly. To double, not putting no fucking work into it. Eight of Wands reversed. Devil's next. Oh my God, it's real ugly. And that's why it's gone. That's why it's done with. But let me tell you a quick little fucking theme or story for you. All right? So what I got to tell you, and I like where it's going, but I got to shuffle for the rest. Seven of Wands. You were in a situation where somebody didn't trust you. But the fucked up thing is I feel like you didn't trust them. I feel like it was very, very touch and go or catch and release energy between the two of you. When it came to wanting to trust it or open your heart emotionally, what happened? The 10 of Wands hits the 3 of Swords. Somebody was hurt. Somebody was hurt. Somebody was deeply hurt in this situation. Now, what happened is the Strength card to the 2 of Wands to the 2 of Pentacles to the Wheel. Somebody had to look at a situation. They wanted balance and wanted to see something work out, but I don't feel like that's what you got. I don't feel like that's what you got at all. I feel like what you got was identifying this here, that there was deceptive energy in it, very deceptive, because you started with the 7. This is that you're not going to escape the harshness of how it probably went down. You had the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. So somebody was detached emotionally. They weren't playing. They weren't playing. They You guys weren't connecting correctly. You weren't looking at things on an even scale that was going to develop correctly. Somebody was somebody might have also had a lot of negativity or negative traits, and that's why it had to go. Emotionally, where we at? For I feel like you try not to focus emotionally on thinking about it. Seven of Cups, you come off like you wouldn't like you do feel like you could have options, but it doesn't seem like it's been the 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 highlight of your day in day out of your everyday. Clarify anything that needs to be said to Libra, please. Lovers. Queen of Swords. You may have had to disconnect from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And trust the decision. High Priestess in reverse. Trust the judgment to not be invested anymore, because it wasn't bringing in happiness. Neither one of you were bringing in happiness to each other. This is a fucking hard truth. Somebody needs to hear that separation was a long time coming. You might have stayed in it longer than you were planning on. Both of you, definitely both of you. And I feel like I already told you, you have the power to manifest whatever you want, whether it's money or love right now. Maybe I wouldn't get greedy, ask for both, but if you want, you can. But I would definitely put my money on one of the two. King of Cups, Six of Cups, the Hierophant. I think you've learned lessons that when things don't work out, I don't have to focus on them or even go in that direction or fight or feel. I'm not going to focus on the obstacles kind of energy. I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to focus on what I can do to better myself. Queen of Pentacles reversed. And no, that's where I'm going. But what's the Hanged Man here for? The Eight of Swords, we'll clarify that. You either told yourself you're going to wait for a new beginning or before you go towards it, or you got sick of wanting to focus on a new beginning. Might have also had some clashes or some fights with some of your friends, close friends. Might have had some issues with some friends. I don't know if I don't feel like it's boundaries. I feel like it's just not seeing eye to eye, just not seeing eye to eye, or having way different opinions or viewpoints. Somebody may have also said something you didn't like. What? I don't think you let it get to you that long, or spoil you for too long. No, you didn't. You just came out. Your card is here. Your card is here, and the King of Swords is here too, which is your card too. It could have been an air sign that fucking said something that you didn't like. You know, it definitely could have been a fucking air. I'm gonna tell you, air sign, water sign. Last three cards: Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Five of Swords. Could have been an air or water sign you dealt with that said some fucked up shit, and it really it was hard to release it or get it out of your mind for a while. Okay, let's keep going. Next sign, Scorpio. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Remember to hit the like button on your way in. I greatly appreciate it. Scorpio. Here we go. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? I'm going to give this one shuffle, and I'm going to go to the deck I've been starting with and start shuffling those. All right. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Light up a cigarette for Scorpio. What do we got for Scorpio? Straight to the point. What do we got for Scorpio? Straight to the point. You're welcome, beautiful soul. Thank you all for being here. Here we go. Straight to the point. Scorpio. You're in a. You give me a catching dreams energy. I want to catch dreams. I want to make. I want to. You give me a strong tie or fascination towards being you give me like you want to be very successful. I just pick up a lot of success energy. It feels like it really means a lot to you. You have the Six of Swords in reverse. You have the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles, and I feel like you're just on the kind of want to say the brink of figuring out, or maybe playing with options to figure it out. What's going to work? What's going to balance out to make that? What's going to work? Page of Pentacles. You're very passionate about this. Very, very passionate about it. Show me something else for Scorpio. I'm going to say something strange. You might have had to cut out a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Felt like a Libra. Could be a Gemini or Aquarius, but it feels like a Libra. Fucking weird, but here we go. There's Libra. Five of Cups, Justice, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. It was too much of a burden. What's going on emotionally? Six of Wands. A lot of you are starting to focus on your health or the emotional support system. You're either being a big support to the community around you, or you're focusing on keeping your emotional counter. Like you're working with your emotions a lot, whether you notice it or not. Show me something. What is next? Why you just come out like that? You have the Hanged Man with the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Swords. Clarify that. Ooh, you've been around a lot of different energy, or a lot of different energy's been around you in the course of the last couple of years. You've probably seen a lot of different faces come around you. So you could be in the public eye, a public figure, or you could be somebody that people are drawn to. Something like that. But a lot of different people are showing up. And some you couldn't trust. You had to cut free of them. You know what I'm saying? It didn't stop you from putting work or effort into a situation. Not at all. The Empress, the Magician. You knew you couldn't trust some people. They're not with you any longer. They're behind. That story is gone. They're done. The Six of Cups is reversed. The Two of Wands. The Chariot. You moved out of that energy, or moved away from them, or got them away from you. That's what it says. That because you were like, you give me like, I'm going to value the power of change and success. That's all I care about, is how I can change myself every day and how I can proceed with success. Your caution alerts of people kind of ramped up. It's almost like people couldn't. I feel like people couldn't bullshit. Couldn't bullshit you, because I feel like you've seen too much. You've identified with too many people, so now it comes easy. Whatever. This is what I'm feeling for you. Here we go, Scorpio. Your card, baby. Is that what happened? Is that what happened, Scorpio? It could be. What did I already tell you? You're about success, baby. Queen of Pentacles. You and success next? What are the odds of that? 78 cards. You tell me. Here we go. Show me something else for Scorpio. Ten of Swords. Emotional. Oh my God. Just keep being you. Your message. I like your message. Even if it sucks that it's taken fucking longer than anybody would like to, get to the light at the end of the tunnel, or be happy in the situation, get everything they want. Let me tell you something. Ten of Swords, the new beginning that you're emotionally supporting. Ace of Pentacles. It looks like you have a yes answer. You will probably get it. You just got to keep doing it. Look at the next card. Keep working. Keep putting the work in, and fuck the negative energy around you. Fuck that shit. Because you'll create new people around you. You'll have to shut down the people that don't deserve you or that try to rush towards you that aren't worth the investment. As far as love goes, what's here? Love could be something that shows up for you too. God damn, Scorpio, you could be getting an offer of love or have opportunities of love arise for you in the future. This is what I see for you so far. You were the first one you're the first zodiac sign I think that I'm like, damn, you might get both. If you may be able to pull off both. Like, shit. Libra was gonna, like, definitely, if they want to manifest, I felt like if Libra wanted to manifest money, they got that shit in the bag. You though, you feel like you haven't given up on a dream or hope or a passion or love or some kind of interest. You also give me a very creative energy where you don't want to stop. It's almost like that inspires the hell out of you. It ignites your soul kind of energy is what I feel for you. And you won't stop taking action with that shit. You will not. And I wouldn't tell you to. I would tell you go for it. And it's what's beautiful is if you weren't going out looking for love, it may come looking for you. That's what I've got so far for you. You got me a little nervous to read these. I'm like, oh, the fucking, like, I don't want it to be a completely different story, but if it has to be, maybe it's for somebody else. Maybe it'll tie in. I don't know. Got me a little nervous though, because that was like, bitch, I didn't see that happening. I want to say my saying, but instead I got to change it for you. So I'm going to change my saying for you. My saying is, I know you fucking lying. I know you not fucking lying is what I hope for Scorpio. But let's keep going. A couple more shuffles for Scorpio. Here we go. Somebody needs to hear Scorpio. You need to hear this. Watch out for somebody looking to get money out of you. And it feels like on the road. Who the fuck? Watch out for like an insurance scam. Somebody trying to maybe break job you or act like you're at fault for something. They're trying to just fuck the insurance, fuck your insurance up. Also, make sure whoever needs to hear it. I feel it on your. Buckle up. Buckle up. If you ain't been wearing a seatbelt or you like to forget about it, start buckling up. All right. Here we go. Let's do this, Scorpio. What is the message for Scorpio? Straight to the point. You got three. I think it's three. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Tower. So you're trying. Some of you could be trying to figure out how something you want to work is gonna work. I feel like that's the energy you're in. I feel like you're trying to figure out how to make everything you want be there, manifest it all. Show me something for Scorpio now. What do we got to say to them? Straight to the point. What's the message? I don't know why I don't feel like that's your energy. I feel like it's energy around you, but I'm going to say it. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Some of you may have seen relationships around you where you didn't think the person belonged in a relationship. I don't know why I feel that way. They may have emotionally came towards you, like wanted to get answers from you. Maybe if they should move on kind of energy. This is what I feel like. They feel like if they were going to have a new beginning, they could trust asking you what they should do. I wonder if that happened for anybody. Here we go. The Hermit. I feel like somebody I feel like a close connection around you would come to you for advice or trust your input. The Hermit. Especially if they don't know where to go, what direction to head in. especially if they're kind of hurt in a love situation, but still attached to that person. Knight of Cups upright, Three of Swords, they're definitely hurt. And this tells me they don't know the direction to head in. You know what I mean? And it does stress them out. So you may have needed to have coffee talk with somebody. Let's go. Show me something. I feel like they take your advice as sound advice, to be honest. I feel like they trust your advice. They may see that you have a lot of shit going on, but they feel like you can handle it, balance it. Like you can balance it. What's the message? The person, how you would identify with them, they could be a little bit younger than you or a lot younger than you. All right, let's go. I'm going to say something crazy. You may have had to tell this person to get away from a fire sign, earth sign, air sign, whatever. Here we go. Definitely not worth the investment. Definitely earth or fire sign. When it came to getting communication or going towards working it out, you didn't think they were going to get like the happiness they deserved. You thought they should cut this person out. Look at, cut the person, cut the person out. Definitely. You didn't think it was going to work. Three of Pentacles. You didn't think it was the right thing for them to be dealing with. Page of Pentacles is reversed. You give me like, somebody close to you deserves better energy. Yeah. Somebody close to you deserves better. All right. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. All right. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. I hope these are hitting home for some of y'all. Here we go. I need coffee, guys. Oh, yeah. Love me some coffee. Sagittarius. Oh, I had to look at the screen. I'm like, did I switch it to Sagittarius? I couldn't remember. Oh, one card tried to stay on the table. I'm going to say something strange. It may not be as strange as I think. I gotta put the tarot down. I feel like Sagittarius has had to be the patient sign. Sagittarius, Virgo, and Libra. And I feel like some of you felt like the sign I just mentioned could be Gemini too, but you felt like you wished they had the patience for the situation. Some of you could be a fire sign too, a Leo. I'm done. We're done. Maybe. I don't feel Aries though. No, I'm going to say those. But I feel like you didn't get what you were looking for. Neither party did, to be honest. Show me something for Sagittarius. What's the message? Straight to the point for Sagittarius. Two of Swords in the World. The Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. King of Pentacles. Emotions. Show me the message. Okay. Where is this going? What do we got to tell Sagittarius? What is the message for you? Oh, you got two. I didn't know there was two there. I'm glad Oh, shit. I'm done. It's basically saying what I just said. Two of Swords to the World. Somebody had to move on from a situation. There was no reconciliation energy. There is no reconciliation energy that's going to have a strong outcome. Ace of Pentacles to the Seven of Wands. You might have been a little bit guarded from trusting this investment. Definitely trusting this investment. God damn, though, you wanted it to work, it tells me. Whether you're a woman or a man, you really wanted it to work out. Seven of Swords is reversed. The Lovers is upright. And then the Eight of Pentacles is reversed, which tells me air sign. Air sign. earth sign, maybe fire sign, but it didn't make sense to stick in this energy. Stay with it, work with it. What is it? It came out so casually. Nope, just shuffle. Let him jump. Let him jump. Don't pull him. Okay, you want to slide out? It wasn't working. It wasn't working. There's a problem here. Something was making it, something else was in the way. Whether it was their own emotional feelings towards you, whether it was another person that they shouldn't be focused on, or whether it was children. It's some shit like that for Sagittarius. It's something like that. I feel like a bunch of different Sagittarius grabbed a piece of that and head home, but it could be wrong. Here we go. Wasn't happening. Wasn't working out. That's the Page of Swords reversed. There was a clash. There's a clash. There was a misalignment with communication. Anything else that needs to show up? Or putting the work in together? Definitely putting the work in together. Anything else? This is crazy. What I feel for the situation here, I can't believe I'm going to say it, but I'm going to say it. A woman was really into him, and a man was really into her. Then these are two different relationships. So the man didn't want to let go, but the woman didn't want to let go. But it was probably the smartest sacrifice for both. And these are completely different relationships. Like I'm talking, there's a woman over here with this guy. She knows she should get out of it, but she didn't want to, but she knows it's what's best. And a man went through the same thing in a totally separate relationship. What the fuck? Here we go. 9 of Wands, because there was no trust there. There's no trust and there's no fucking communication on my table. What else is not here? I'm done. Next card was communication reversed. Page of Wands, or making the choices to go towards communicating with each other or being emotionally supportive to each other. If you don't open up, it's going to be friction. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what it's showing me happened. Somebody may have tried to talk to the other person, but they were still upset after the fact. They were still upset, and I feel like they couldn't. I'm getting "Don't Let It Linger" by the Cranberries. So somebody may like that band, or that's what you need to hear. Don't let it linger. Leave it alone. Put it in the cold. Keep it in the cold. This is what I have so far for Sagittarius. Strength. Somebody was hesitant or patient before they made their exit, it's telling me, but they eventually trusted to leave or move on. Chariot and the High Priestess. Go to this card. That was the action that needed to take place. That was what was inevitably good probably for both parties. All right, let's keep going with your energy with the other tarot. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here, and thanks for hitting the like. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. I want to see what else you're going to get, Sag. What else do we have for Sagittarius? What is the message for Sagittarius? I'm so late for the members. I'm sorry, members. I apologize. But I will be coming out more for members, so that is a plus. All right. Here we go. Show me something for Sagittarius. I want to do something different for you for some reason, Sagittarius. I'm going to trust it. Show me the energy that's coming around Sagittarius soon. That's what I want to do. Show me the energy that's going to show up around Sagittarius soon. What do you got? Can I shuffle a couple more times? Then we'll start. Somebody's phone may be ringing more. You may get calls from kids. I feel like your kids are going to be calling you, checking in with you. Somebody could have kids showing up, something like that. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. I'm picking something up like that. Here we go. For clarify anything. What's coming? What's going to be in their energy soon? What's showing up around them soon? Ooh, caught it. You're here. You didn't want to go back in the deck, and you're upright. You have an awesome card, by the way. I love your card in this deck. Probably one of the coolest ones. I mean, there are a couple cool ones, but that one I really like. All right. Ooh. What? No. Give me some more for Sagittarius. Show me the energy that's coming around them soon. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You better go towards it. I'm done. I'm showing it to you real quick. So nothing real quick. If things have felt chaotic with movement, especially I feel like with a partnership, if things felt like they've been like gone or just dead in the water, like you've dealt with too many hurricanes, tornadoes, disruptions, well, guess what? Temperance and Justice and High Priestess, you better trust something's changing. You better trust something's changing for you. Something's going to change. You got the Ten of Swords, new beginning, the strength of an outcome of a new beginning. And are you willing to take on that? Basically, are you willing to take it on? Are you willing to pursue it? Give me something else for Sagittarius. What's coming in front of them? What's showing up in front of them soon? Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, so some of you may have, okay, I'm going to say two things. Some of you may have an ex that is upset or still has a lot of pain in their mind or I feel like their heart too, for whatever reason, but still a little upset. It doesn't have to be necessarily towards you. It could be towards many different things. I can't put that out just at you. I don't feel right. The Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. But you have a lot of work and success coming your way. Clarify anything else, Saggy. I need to see something else, please. What else is here? What's showing up for them in the future? Give me a message for them. Communication or you taking action with success. And what else? Anything else? Is it just success or changes? A lot of changes are going to happen for you. A lot of things are going to start working out for you. A lot of things are going to start working out for you, or you're going to be putting a lot of time into doing things different or getting a different result. Why is it like that? As long as you're willing to go in that direction and not go towards where you've been, it's going to be a blessing in disguise for you. Hell yeah. So as long as you're not giving into a partnership or an ex situation and you're moving forward, it looks good. It looks real good. I wouldn't go back. I would not go backwards. It doesn't. Look at these four cards. If you go backwards, you don't end up happy. You do not end up happy. You're supposed to move forward, baby, and make it all become something that's in your hands. The back is not going to work. The new communication is what's going to work. You may be a little bit, maybe having a hard time focusing on going towards trusting, moving forward. It's saying Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Magician, Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, Emperor. Stop stalling is what I'm going to tell you, because it's telling me you're stalling. The Ten of Wands, the Page of Swords, with taking action. And it's towards a love commitment. And it could be a lover or because of the past love situation. Don't let the past stop the future or the opportunities of the future. Yes, some of y'all definitely needed that. I don't know who, but somebody needed to hear that shit. Because because I could blatantly feel that's what it like. And the cards come out like to make almost I don't know. I'm done. Emperor, 5 of Wands, work and love. So something didn't work out. Something had a lot of conflict and chaos. It's time to put work and effort towards the next new beginning in love. I'm telling you, it's where you're supposed to start going after or working with. Page of Swords. Clarify it. Clarify it. Give me clarification, please. Sagittarius. Put a fucking fork in it. 10 of Cups. That's what it needs. That's where you're at. That's where you're at. You've been at a distance with opening up to it. You're not for long. Holy shit, the same message is coming. I'm done. We're done. Your shit timed out. I gave you a hell of a long message. But I think hopefully you Sagittarius, if you made it through the whole Sagittarius read, hopefully you enjoyed it. It got good. Got good for you. I gotta figure out how to turn this damn thing on. Did that work? Oh, I gotta do this real quick. I'm not gonna show you the code. Doesn't matter. It's my fucking kids. There's nothing on here but games and like YouTube for kids and shit. So, all right. Damn, Sagittarius. You taking all the time. All right. Thank you, everybody that's been available or watches this now or later. And hits that like button and subscribes to the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I kind of like that for Sagittarius. I feel like you're going to have, Sagittarius is going to have some good shit coming towards them. Now we're on Capricorn. Capricorn's about 222. Ain't that some shit? Capricorn. I don't know why I need to say it. I'm going to say it. So for the guy Capricorns, people are either going to be drawn to you or high attention on you. You have a lot of attention and focus on you, or it feels like it's coming easier than it used to. For the women, they're going to either like the way you like. If you're a woman Capricorn, there could be somebody in the future, near future, that likes the way you smell or dress, or keeps looking at you. Look out for this stuff, by the way. All right, here we go. For the guy, I feel eyes all over this motherfucker. I don't know what that. Let's go. It's King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Let's see what's up. Why is it like this to start? Oh, I wanted to give you those. I need to see what they are. The moon, the 2, and then another 2. Your reading's kind of different. So let me get this straight. Some of y'all been in a situation, whether it was money or a relationship, where I feel like for a lot of you it was a relationship where it wasn't working out. Like you wanted to invest, but it wasn't making, the love wasn't working. 6 of Pentacles is after that. I go from that into it started to balance out. Or I almost feel like you focused on one more than the other, and it feels like you focused on career. The moon, you became aware that that's what the balance you could achieve or go after. Huh. Show me something else for Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn? The 6 of Wands, the Fool, the Emperor, the 7 of Pentacles, trusting. Some of you some of you knew it. Capricorn, some of y'all knew it. Some of y'all knew this shit. There was an area or an investing energy in somebody else. 6 of Wands energy upright. That it fell apart. The Fool is reversed. It dumped. It dumped off. It broke apart. You guys, it broke apart. The Emperor and the 7 of Pentacles. The investment or the trust of moving towards it. The communication. It stopped. And it damn well could have been with a water sign, air sign. Show me the other sign. Any other sign. Water sign, air sign. Air sign on one side. Water, air, fire sign. Water, air, fire sign. It wasn't. It's done. It's over with. No more communication. What's going on? I'm going to ask something specific. Hold up. Is the person that it's picking up over you, over Capricorn? So for some, yes. For others, the person's still undecided. What? Seven of Wands, the Magician, the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Two of... So somebody wants to come towards you or thinks about coming towards you. Definitely. Fire, air sign, by the way. Somebody still has you on your mind. You're on someone's fucking mind. While somebody else feels like you won't open up or talk to them. Somebody may feel emotional rejection if they tried to come towards you, or like you would cut them off. The world reversed. Six of Cups. They don't think you trust them. They may give you good reason not to trust them. That's what it feels like, to be honest. Here we go. Show me something for Capricorn. Four of Swords, Four of Wands. Definitely could have been an air or fire sign, by the way. Three of Cups, maybe a water. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Nine of Wands. Oh, here's a secret for you. If somehow they still have access to pictures of you, they think you're looking better and better, or they're still in your energy. This motherfucker's still in your energy, whatever zodiac sign it is. Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Hierophant, Nine of Wands, Knight of Swords. The Lover's reversed. They still eyes all on you is what this is telling me right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody, they may feel like they fucked up a good thing. Somebody also may feel like it was too good to be true, or it wasn't going to ever be anything more than... Somebody plays this in their mind. You're wrapped around somebody's fucking mind like crazy. Show me something. Nine of Swords. Somebody doesn't. I get somebody's afraid to admit it. This is gonna be very, very direct. For certain Caps, this will make sense, but not for all. Capricorns. Somebody regrets letting you go. Straight fucking 100%. They regret it and they won't admit it. Five of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Sun, Temperance, and Five of Pentacles. They won't admit that they miss you. You know what's crazy? You know what's fucking crazy? I just said they won't admit it. I had the Five of Pentacles. Look who came out. Who did they miss? Do you know whose card that is? That's your card. That's the Devil card. Woo! Shit! I think they contemplate coming towards you or manifest having a new beginning with you, putting work in with you, wondering if that's the right change. Queen of Cups, Four of Cups, Strength card, Queen of Wands, the Hermit, King of Wands. If you never committed to this person, they've thought of you sexually. I'm just going to put it out there like that. If you never went all the way, they've thought about having sex with you. Definitely could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The Empress. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh! Let's go to the other cards for you. Yep. I know you fucking lying. Jesus. Here we go. I had to do it. I couldn't resist. You got somebody's fucking all up in fantasy land. Good job, Capricorn. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Ain't that some shit? Here we go. Show me a message for Capricorn, straight to the point. Show me a message for Capricorn, straight to the point. What is the message for Capricorn? Straight to the point. Show me something for them, please. I like that one. We're going to leave it there. Show me the message for Cap. Oh, that was so quick. I'm deep. Capricorn, I don't get jealous easy, but can you share it? Can you like sprinkle some of that fucking abundant dust my way, please? I would love for you to share that shit. King of Pentacles. You have a clear path to things working good for you. And the honest thing I feel about that card, it feels like you've been wanting that for a while, or if you were going after it, it's almost too good to be true. You give me a too good to be true energy. God damn, I like that. And I think you started with that card on the other deck. I'm almost positive you did. Here we go. Show me something for Capricorn, please. Their energy. Five of Pentacles. The Magician. It's almost because you, Capricorn, I'm proud of you. I am proud of Capricorn. Hell yeah. You know why things are working out for Capricorn, or going to be working out for Capricorn? Because Capricorn knew better. To leave shit well enough alone. Five of Pentacles. To trust themselves and their work. That's you in a motherfucking nutshell. You weren't gonna let people fuck with you. You're not gonna be nobody's fuck boy, fuck girl. You ain't doing that shit. You ain't playing that. You ain't got time for it. Show me more for Capricorn. Show me the message for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Some of you might have went towards a water sign. They fucked you over too. That's what it's. Whatever. I'm done. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You might have started out with a earth or air sign, and then eventually dealt with a water sign, and then they fucked you over good. That water sign did. Let me show you the cards. Four cups, five of cups. Then you've got the Knight of Cups, the Moon. You became open to seeing this ain't happening, this ain't working, I ain't staying in this energy. Kind of like, fuck that shit. Here we go. Show me something for Capricorn, please. Balance. I feel like you just wanted balance. I feel a lot of balance and change, shift on that hold up. Show me. You just wanted balance and to be able to trust it. Trust the process, the shift. Good emotional attachments. Let me help you with this. Good emotional attachments. That's two. Go from a Page of Cups to a Queen of Cups to now you gotta pick your fucking fish, bitch, kind of energy. You can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you like, kind of energy. Good for you. God damn, you got you got an awesome fucking reading. What is it? Oh shit! Didn't I just say you can have whatever you like? And it showed me the card on the ground upright. Ooh, you can have whatever you like. I don't know if you listen to T.I., but you better start playing some fucking love music you like, because your heart's gonna be pumping, and that shit may just work out for you. Oh my Lord. That new beginning's on its way. It's not here yet. There's a little more work before it shows up. But it's coming, and it's coming fucking like boom, bitch. I'm here. Capricorn, do you want me? Because I want you. Holy hell, Capricorn. Holy hell. Wow. Show me anything else. Tie it up. Let's end it. Just keep doing what you're doing. I don't know what to tell you. Don't stop doing things that are working out. Continue and just keep doing that. Nine of Pentacles is reversed because this is going to make sense to the Capricorn who wasn't looking for it. If you weren't looking for it, it's going to come looking for you. That's your reading. You know what I'm saying? That is your reading. I'm done. And I feel like you have, my nose is so fucking itchy. The tip of your nose being itchy is luck. Luck is with you. And when I say luck is with you, it feels like it's potential love and money, success, and maybe a really strong couple, or a couple that's really good at working together, or being basically just, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. My nose is super itchy. My cheek's getting itchy now. I don't know what the fuck itchy cheek means. I have no clue. But I do know the tip of your nose means fucking itch. Good luck with that, because I feel like you're gonna get this. I feel like it's a matter of time before it happens. These two cards, I feel like it's a matter of time, and I don't think that time is far away. I don't feel like fucking like a decade. I don't feel like 6 years. I feel like pretty close for you. Like it, and I feel like if you take it on, you may be very happy. I get like you're gonna be very happy. All right, I'm done. That's what you get, Cap. Look at your shit shut off too. I'm making these a little bit longer. Now I am gonna give and I told you I didn't want to show you. I don't care. It's 222. I'll tell you the code. Ah shit, I can't see it. It's so dark. The battery's probably dying on this thing. I didn't charge it that long. I will give Aquarius and Pisces a little bit more, and then I got to get on for members. You know what I'm saying? May take like a 15-20 minute break and then go on for members, or 10 minutes or something. But that's just because I cut their shit real short because of the bus situation. All right. I'll shuffle these in a minute. I'm going to use these. All right. I'm laughing because I'm thinking about Capricorn. What the hell? Did it not work? Why the fuck did it shut off? I thought I switched it, didn't I? Or did I not get it open? Come on. Yeah, I did switch it. Shouldn't have timed out. I have it set to like not time out. Aquarius, straight to the point for you. What is the message for Aquarius? What is the message for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Don't feel that way, Aquarius, because you should never feel that way or stuck to that. Some of you may have felt optionless. I hate when it's like a hard truth message, but you may have felt like optionless when it comes to communication or happiness. I do think this is something you've given a lot of thought to. Give me something else for Aquarius. That's obviously with a relationship. Kind of feel like you went off in hermit mode. Some of you may be in that energy, or felt the funk of this for a little while. If you're not feeling well, Capricorn, something about breathing in steam may help you. Something about it. If you've been feeling weird or congested, steam. Maybe a hot terry cloth or something could help. Whatever. What is this Page of Cups all about? What is this Page of Cups all about? This is what you need. You need to start like taking offers or moving towards them. This is what you got to trust. This is what you need to invest in. The cards are trying to tell me something. You know what they're trying to tell me? It's been enough time since you've made the choice to do what? Move towards it. The cards are also telling me that you have not moved towards it. The cards are also telling me at a time life was real difficult and hard for you, but now it doesn't have to be. The cards are telling me, but now it doesn't have to be. If you want to manifest, next card is beautiful. The new fucking beginning, 10 of Swords. Holy shit. Let's keep going. I'll pick them up. Pick them all up, and we're going to see what else we can get. Here we go. Aquarius. Damn this thing. What the hell? Is the battery dying? It's probably what it is. Shit. What's the battery at? Oh yeah, the battery's dying. I think I have a charger. That's why it keeps doing that. I do have a charger. Give me a second. I don't know if it's gonna reach though. Give me 1 second. Oh, I gotta get on the ground and plug this shit in. Now I know why I was doing it. Will it reach? Oh, I'm just barely gonna make it reach, I think. Nope. Table's in the way. And that cord, I can't pull that cord much further. It'll shut the computer off. How close am I? Shit. I'm looking like 3 inches away from the damn thing. So, I thought it would make it, but it didn't make it. All right, so let's try something else. I got another plug in here. Give me a second, everyone. I'm going to lose a light if I do that. And that wait a minute, will that make it? Hell no, that won't make it. All right. I got wires everywhere, so let me see if there's another wire here. What the hell is this going on? Oh, this might. Will it reach? Is this plugged in anything? I don't know. I think that's like the same fucking length. Or worse. Shorter. Wait a minute. I got any more USBs left? Hold up, guys. I don't know if I used them all on the computer. Fudge. I mean, I could knock out a light. Might have to. I'm going to go a little bit different color. Because I want it so you guys can see that. Just going to have to improvise. Ha-ha! Bitch. There we go. Maybe now it'll stay on. Stay on. All right. Here we go. Probably a little bit different in color, but it is what it is. All right. Show me something else for almost a Capricorn. Aquarius, please. Continue a new message for Aquarius. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Show me a message for them, please. Straight to the point. Come on. All right. It's not trying. I might go to the other tarot for you. I might go to the other tarot for you. That, my nose was just itchy. Nose is just itchy now. Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. It's just telling me when it comes to like opening up towards having a picnic, going out with somebody, it hasn't been something I feel like you've added to your daily. You have not moved towards it. I'm done. You have not invested in it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like your heart wants it or wouldn't mind going towards it, but you haven't been doing it. 3 of Cups is reversed. 2 of Wands, you may need to change the way you move towards it because you know that it's probably overdue. It's the easiest way to say it for you. The Chariot just hopped out. Overdue. Time to move towards it. 8 of Wands is moving towards something. So is this. And what is it? Something that would be emotionally fulfilling. The Queen of Cups. Something that's worthwhile. All right. I am going to go to the other cards because I think it's just going to sit in that energy. So let's see what the other cards say for you. All right. I'll just do a little bit deeper read or more as much as I can with those. Let's see what we get for Aquarius. Okay. Knock that light out. Laugh out loud. You want me to make it dark in here? Is that what you're saying? I can shut off the light. Actually, you know what I could do? It would be real dark if I do that. But I probably look horrible. So we'll keep it like this. All right. Be too damn dark. So fucking bright. All right. Here we go. Show me something straight to the point for Aquarius. Aquarius. No, I gotta shuffle one more time. I don't know why. I just gotta shuffle one more time. All right, now we're ready. Here we go. What is the message straight to the point for Aquarius? 7 of Pentacles. Show me what they need to see. You gotta move, man. Ladies and gentlemen, gotta move. The heart knows what it wants, and the King of Wands can be Leo energy, can be your energy. Wait a minute, we're on Aquarius, Maybe you're gonna end up with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like you got to start opening up the heart to like invest with your heart. You gotta want it. Some of you, it's about wanting this shit. Here we go. I don't feel like you don't know that you want it. I just feel like you don't want to make the. You gotta engage. That's how I feel. Here we go. Let's go. Show me something. Because you do want it. I feel like you definitely do want it. Look at the card. Oh, I'm going to show you. My table's a mess. This is going to be embarrassing. Look at the card I just caught. I said you do want it, right? I caught the card. See that? I caught this card. That card that I just caught. Look at Three of Pentacles. You want to make the move. You know what I'm saying? You know you want to make the move. You've been stuck. What have you been stuck in? Huh? And moving towards the Lovers. Five of Pentacles. You know it. I hope this is clicking. Show me something else for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Show me something else. Show me anything else they need to see. Now, what is the message for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Show me right now. What do they need to see? What needs to be displayed? What needs to be displayed? I'm not okay. You've got to venture out. Your message is simple to me. Three of Wands is you standing still, not moving forward. Ten of Swords is you needing the new beginning. Three of Cups is you taking on the responsibility or the action with that Ten of Swords energy. It's time. It's time because you've been avoiding love. I get it. You're avoiding love. You haven't been focusing on it or moving towards it or look at the card. Now it's reversed or putting the work into the card. I picked up my friggin' paper towel that was on the table. That's just so the cards don't get wet and for my coffee sweats. So, but look at now the Three of Pentacles. It's telling me what you're not going towards or what you haven't been moving into. But I do get you would like to, but I don't get you've done any of the work. Show me something for Aquarius. Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands, Five of Knight of Cups, and the Chariot. Your message, I feel like I'm supposed to say you're not supposed to be single forever or for eternity. It's been, for some of you, the message has been too fucking long. That's what I'm picking up. Let's keep going. Here we go. All I can say to your comment, Trey, is it's not over till the fat lady sings. Plays the tuba. Here we go. Let's go. Show me something for Aquarius. A whole bunch. You gotta, the cards want me to tell you, like, you know what you need to do. Like, how else am I supposed to tell you? You know what you have not trusted to move towards or put work and effort towards. Some of you may have tried. Maybe you got shut down, like Trey just said. Maybe that's for Trey. But here we go. Judgment and Two of Wands. You never back down or give up. Shoot your shot and keep shooting it. But also, give me something else. Aquarius. Or at least give in to making it available, an option. Give yourself the availability. Show me a message for Aquarius that should show up that would make sense for Aquarius. What do I need to tell them? Your message doesn't indicate that you're mad in love, like mad about a lover or a love situation anymore. Your message tells me that it's time for you. This indicates you're not upset, with love anymore, but it makes me feel like it's time for you to start moving or going towards what you have not focused on, and that's moving towards a relationship. That's how I see this. The Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Definitely not played or entertained a relationship, and you may be very aware of this. Here we go. But you want it, don't you? Because that's telling me you want it. You have not entertained it though. You stay away from it. I think it's overstayed its welcome. I think it's overstayed its welcome from staying away from it. And I think it's time for you to start playing with it. Now, it could also be trying to tell me, it's telling me a lot of you, like a lot of energy where you could have been unbothered for a long time about even entertaining it or doing it, some of you. But the other energy at the end here is this. Is it not time to take action in love? Because it's telling me it is. Oh, sure, in the past there was an air sign, fire sign, earth sign that you didn't trust, maybe a water sign. I don't give a shit what the sign was. It didn't work out. It upset you. It made you tired. You felt like it wasn't worth the work or the effort. Well, maybe it's time to balance that out. I feel like the answer is yes. Four of Pentacles. Maybe it's time to invest, baby. That is what I have for my lovely Aquariuses. I hope it resonated, and I hope I didn't offend anybody. All right, because I never come out to do that. All right. And I hope I'm not shoving something down your throat that you don't want or in your face that you don't want. Just trust yourself and enjoy the journey that we all share. All right. We're going to move on to Pisces. Okay. I got to drink some coffee, guys. Thank you guys for all the weeks, days, months, and years of dedication that you've given this channel. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to shuffle for Pisces, and we're going to start Pisces. Pisces. Oh, we're going to... You're ready, but I'm lighting up a smoke. Sorry, Pisces, but I've been trying to stop or smoke less. It's because it's probably not as fun to watch somebody talk while a cigarette's in their mouth. Some like it, but I don't think everybody does. Here we go. Let's go. Pisces. Straight to the point for you. Straight to the point. What are you trying to tell me for Pisces? Okay. Very, very quick and to the point. You were either dealing with a fire sign, earth sign, water sign, and it didn't work out. Very quick and to the point. What you wanted did not come to fruition. It just didn't. You guys never. It didn't last. Might have lasted several months. Some couple years, maybe several years, but it feels more like months, maybe 4 to 6 months that you were in that person's energy. 10 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Cups. It didn't work out. You excused yourself from the table. Easiest way to put it. I think you knew to do that. Definitely could have been a Leo you did it with. Definitely could have been a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The investment's in reverse, so you recognized it was the wrong investment. 10 of Wands, it does not upset you anymore. 2 of Pentacles, you've balanced out your emotions to the situation. You totally balanced out your emotions. 3 of Wands reverse makes me feel like you just left this behind. You may have had a little bit of fears or doubts or worries until you just took action with not taking on the offer or the cup. Definitely could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That you stopped putting work in because you got truth and clarity. You couldn't trust moving forward with this situation. There was a little bit of passion, but loss of direction or emotional connection. There's not enough emotions here. All right. That's how you start. What else can we get from you? All right. What else can we get for you? What other messages do we have for dear Pisces? Show me something for Pisces. Show me something about their future, please. Let's go to your future. See if we can dig something out of your future. Give me a future message for Pisces. What do you need to see in the future or be aware of? Show me a message like that for Pisces. I'm going to give them to you. Two of Cups, King of Cups, reversed. Ooh, that one flipped around. Two of Wands, reversed. What the fuck? Don't. Whatever you went through made you stronger. I know how to tell you this message. Whatever Pisces went through, whether it was the relationship before the last or the last after, like the last before the last or the last, it made you stronger. Two of Cups reversed, the King of Cups reversed, Two of Cups reversed, the Nine of Swords reversed, to that Four of Pentacles, to the Three of Swords reversed. It made you stronger. It made you wiser. It also may have made you pull back from taking on options or looking at them or going towards them for some of you. I feel like it wasn't feeling like it was bringing in balance. It was too much of a headache or a burden. Four of Swords, you gave it thought and stopped taking actions going towards the investment. Started to really appreciate yourself, invest in yourself. Good for you. Because you recognized home is where the heart is. Your message is very easy for me. Home is where the heart is. And if they're not going to love me right, I'm not going to stand here and wait forever. I'll just get away from it. I'll disconnect. I'll ghost it. I'll leave it alone. That's King of Swords reversed. I'll stop communicating. I wanted to put the work in, but I didn't get the outcome. I was the desired outcome I was hoping we could both have. I didn't get it. Six of Pentacles. I really wanted balance. I wanted to play with this, but it didn't happen. And now I have to trust me. You know what I'm saying? It definitely could have been a fire sign or a fucking water sign, by the way, that you walked away from. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to invest in yourself. The decision's already been made for you to invest in yourself or your family or anybody in your close circle kind of energy. That's your business. That's what you're going to do. That's what you're emotionally equipped to do and want to do. All right, the Hermit. You're trusting that when it comes to celebrations, you've let go or released the energy, or you're emotionally and mentally detaching or just moved away from it until you're ready to go back out and venture out and start again. All right, the Devil card is here with the Page of Pentacles and the Seven. This just makes me feel like options haven't interested you. Some of you, I got to say, options haven't interested you. With that Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords, when you're ready, you'll know you're ready to go towards options, to move in that direction. Right now, you're not really trying to manifest a relationship. You're looking for different things, different ways to change your life, emotions, or moving towards situations you can't trust. That's not what you're going to put work and effort towards. You're going to put work and effort towards things that make sense and that don't make you feel stuck. Go to the bottom. Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are trying to figure out what to do with your time as well, whether it's money management or creating more money or abundance. You give me an energy where money's going to be important for you, or a theme, or what you invest your time in, but you also give me an energy where you're not going to let things get to you emotionally or mentally, because you're basically, the mental part of it is you turned it off and you released that shit. Why is that upright though? It wasn't the easiest thing for some of you. Some of you were really tied into it, or really, it was a wish fulfillment that had to be released. I do feel like you accepted it though. Accepted the situation wasn't for you. Balance, Three of Cups reversed, and Death, Ace of Cups. Your strength is going to be the pursuit of happiness on a brand new offer. This is what you have to look forward to, is the strength of a brand new offer. And no, it doesn't have to be a water sign, fire sign. If you're like, I'm never dealing with a fire or water sign again, they're the devil. Then that's up to you. But what I'm saying is that's your power. All right. Page of Wands, Temperance reversed, the Wheel, and the Sun. Just not right now. It's when you decide to do it. Just when you decide to do it. Right now, it feels like it's dead in the water for you. Like you just don't want to. Like you've cut away from it. Like you're not making excuses. You just realize I can focus on other avenues of my life. The Fool, the Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. You're taking care of you in your own business, you're prioritizing your life before you're entertaining, moving, or taking a leap or a risk towards anybody of the past or going forward in general, is what it says for you. I gave you every card. We're going to move to the other deck. All right. I'm going to move to the other deck. Hello, Gloria. I don't know if I said hello to Alexandria or Crystal. Welcome in, ladies. Welcome in, guys that might have come in the chat and I didn't see your name as well. If I didn't catch any men that were here. I think I said hi to one, but I could be wrong. All right. Damn it. I shuffled that too hard. Bent the hell out of them. I hate when I bend them. I don't want them bent for a while. I don't like them bent into place like that. So I bend them the opposite way. All right. Show me something else. Let me get these out of the way. Show me something else for Pisces. What other messages do we have for Pisces? What other messages do we have for Pisces? Yeah. High Priestess baby and the Wheel of Fortune. One more. Straight to the point for Pisces. Straight to the point for Pisces. What is the message for the zodiac sign of Pisces? What do we got for you? The Fool, the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands. What is here? Oh, wow, that was weird. I'm going to give you those two. You got two that landed here. I get an energy where I don't feel you're hung up on an ending. No, you're not. Because you became very well aware that the situation was too sticky to trust. You have the Fool card, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the King of Wands reversed. Let me show you the cards. King of Wands, Page of Pentacles. You may have something makes me feel like you were giving more to a situation than what was giving to you. That's how I need to say it. And then I feel like it showed its ugly head to you. So what happened? You recognized it wasn't the thing to trust or the person to trust in a relationship. So what happened? You decided, I'm not going to get stuck. Chariot, being upset. I'm not going to get stuck in this energy for too long. It's almost as if you recognize somebody was not showing that they were into you like you may have been into them. That's the easy point. That's the point blank period, easy way to say it. Whether it was because of lack of communication, or they just, if it just started to get like more, I can't say awkward, but it started to break down over time. It's less talking between the two of you. All right. Anything else for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Anything else for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Show me a message. Show me a message for them, please. Straight to the point. Oh, catch it. Got it. Flip it. 5 of Wands and Death. 8 of Swords. 6 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck that. Your message is clear. It tells me you were probably in a relationship with somebody where you recognized this isn't going anywhere. I'm doing all the work. Page of Wands, eight of Pentacles. They're not coming at me. Like they're not investing in me. Definitely could have been a fucking earth sign, water sign, fire sign. They're not putting in the work towards me. Look what came out after these. That's why I said, oh, fuck no. 7 of Swords, 7 of Swords. There's no lie to this story. In other words, you couldn't be upset over a situation. You just had to move on. Find your happiness. Find your peace. Let this shit go. And I feel like that was the smart and proper action for you. That's what it's telling me what happened in the last relationship that you tried to entertain, or you did entertain. I'm not even going to say try to entertain. You did entertain. There was, I'm not going to try to figure out why you couldn't trust it, but you learned that you couldn't trust it is what it's showing me. Here we go. Anything else for Pisces? The Devil. Reversed. Knight of Pentacles. It wasn't worth the toxicity or the stress. Fuck that. The Emperor, the Hermit, and you became aware. This isn't the love I'm looking for. You became aware. Your eyes opened to a situation. That Emperor is you opening your eyes, you trusting yourself towards a love situation. If a love situation's hitting home right, it should feel like this. It should feel like this. You know what I'm saying? It should feel like that. It should want to come to this. It shouldn't feel like it's something's got to stop to start over again. What landed in my lap? The Wheel reversed. The Queen of Pentacles. Clarify this for Pisces. Clarify this for Pisces. Give me a message for Pisces. You stop letting it hurt you, is what it tells me. You stop speaking to them. You don't talk to them. Some of you, it was easy for you to stop. Others of you, it took a little more work. 6 of Wands, victory. You started appreciating yourself, putting value. You know what? Putting your money where your mouth is on your own value. I love that. I fucking love that shit. You weren't going to let somebody take it away. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. I wouldn't either. 5 of Cups. You couldn't be upset anymore or stress about it. So you recognize I can't stress about it. The Empress reversed. The 5, it's unhealthy. The Empress reversed. It's unhealthy for me to do that. The 5 of Cups. I can't be emotionally down or feel undervalued. So I'm not going to work towards this. And I need to trust this, that it's not what I'm supposed to work towards. You will have other options. It's a matter of time and change. And it looks like it's going to make you emotionally happy. Not upset like the last 1 or 2 or 3 assholes did. You ain't going to deal with that bullshit. Stay emotionally charged on knowing that your turn's coming back around. You know what I'm saying? Your turn is coming back around. Love is coming back around for you. Either when you see fit of it or when it's supposed to show up for you. It's simple as that. Show me something for Pisces. Show me anything else for the zodiac sign of Pisces. What's out here? 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and Temperance. You might have to wait. That's all I can tell you. You might have to wait. 8 of Swords is you not being upset about it. You might have to wait before you start moving in that direction. 8 of Wands, because the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups is the energy you don't want to be responsible or attached to anymore. The 9 of Wands is a man sitting against a tree waiting with the Temperance card. You may have to wait, okay? But the 8 of Wands makes me feel like you can still go towards it. Show me anything else to end this with Pisces. You can still go towards it. But right now, I think it's about you working on you more than anything, or the ones around you care about. That's your mission or your goal right now. If I had to give you any information, that's what I'm probably supposed to communicate to you right now. Let's keep playing. Give me a little bit more for Pisces, and then I'm done. Anything else that needs to show its face to Pisces right now out of the tarot? Straight to the point for Pisces. Any messages? 5 of... Oh, fuck that. The only Pisces that is not going to get out of a situation that's unhealthy for them is if they want to lie to themselves about an unhealthy situation. And I don't think the majority of the Pisces that watch this channel are doing that. But for the ones who want to believe in a fantasy or a lie to be true, they may have to go through it again. That's what I'm going to say. You got the 7 of Swords again and the 7 of Swords again together. But I don't feel like the people that are going to resonate with this reading, the majority of this reading I'm doing for Pisces, I don't feel like you're in that energy. I feel like you were there. It was like a tornado. It was like playing hard to get, or it was confusion. A lot of fucking confusion. Chaotic bullshit energy that didn't need to be in front of you. King of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you started to adapt to being responsible for your own outcomes. Focusing on yourself and your surrounding energies around you that you appreciate or appreciate you. You put your value in a different box or category. The Ace of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles, you recognize there was an investment that wasn't true. You couldn't trust it. So you had no choice but to get away from it. You couldn't trust it. It wasn't working anymore. Anything else for Pisces, and we're done. Flipped out. Page of Cups. Emotionally, your heart doesn't want to even look at it or think about it. Ten of Pentacles, because you identified this is not for me. King of Swords. So I'm not going to talk to you, and I'm not going to work with you. You know what I'm saying? You recognized it wasn't what you deserved. And that's that's the Ace of Cups. That's everything. And I wanted to end it with this card, and I'm going to end it with this card. This is yet to find you, or you're yet to find it, but you will. You will. And I was hoping it would be upright, and it just damn well is. It's almost like it wanted me to tell you about the where you've been, who you've been with, how it went down, but not to let you forget you still have this coming in front of you. That pearl is yet to be found, whether you're the pearl or they're the pearl, because you're both probably the pearl looking for each other. This is the readings I have. I hope they were helpful. I hope you all have a good day. If you liked them, all I ask is you either like or subscribe to the channel. And if you've been here or you're new, welcome. Thank you. You know, I want you all to have a good rest of your day. I will probably see you Tuesday. All right. I have to come back out for the members. But I hope this was helpful for some people. I hope it made sense. I really enjoyed these ones more than I usually sit here and enjoy them. It's, I don't know. It just felt good to me today. Like really good. But thank you all again, and be safe. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch you later. I'm out of here, everybody. Bye.